They're about to, here come the Welcome to high school basketball here on Mix 104.1, coming to you tonight from Bradley Central High School, where all of our games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group as we get ready for the Crawford's Pharmacy pregame portion program here. A huge night for a lot of reasons. Not only is it a basketball game here at Bradley, it's a district game at Bradley, and it's Cleveland here at Bradley. And also tonight, two very special events are going to take place at halftime of the girls. We will have the induction of Terry Scott in the Boys Hall of Fame. And at halftime of the boys, we have Ryan Howard, who's here tonight, have her number retired. And the reason they're doing that in that format is because they want the girls to be out here to see Ryan's induction ceremony or her retirement ceremony. And, of course, the girls would be in the dressing room at halftime of their game, and vice versa for the boys. They want the boys to see Terry Scott's jersey or entry in the Hall of Fame, so they want him to be out here. So the boys would have to be in the dressing room at halftime of their game. So that's sort of why we flipped it around. But it was a huge crowd building here. Steve Wills, Gary Oldby here, and we are streaming tonight live. Streaming this audio you're listening to live on the BCHS Bear Network, which is live here on Facebook or live on YouTube. Just look for BCHS Bear Network if you want to see the video. And it has gone live now with us here. We got Mr. Troy and his students up there doing their thing. And Steve, you don't have to say anything. You say Bradley and Cleveland. It's always fun. It's always intense. It's emotional. It's all the things that you love about high school basketball. And to open the district play with Cleveland is a little unusual, but it's not unheard of. But it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it is an early game in the season to have rivalry matches up. But we've just saw two really good JV games.
Yeah. Bradley won both of those. The girls in actually a blowout, 57-22. The girls won it. And in the boys game, Bradley won it 61-41. So two pretty good-sized lopsided wins there in the two JV games. So this is the varsity. This is one to go in the record book. And when we leave tonight, I talked to one of the coaches today. He said, one of these two teams will be in first place, and the other's going to be in last place. So that's the way it is, because it is the first game of the season for both teams. Also, not Walker Valley is home as they host McMinn County, and Ray County is hosting Howard tonight in the other two district matchups. Ooltewah, the odd man out in the 17 district, has the night off, so they will not be playing tonight. I don't think they're playing anybody tonight. But this rivalry here, Bradley and Cleveland, is pretty lopsided in favor of Bradley. Bears won the last 12, and they lead the series overall 107-37 by 70 games, 107-37. That's when they started playing in 1965-66, the first year of existence for Cleveland High School. That, like I said, the Bears have won 12 in a row. Coach Reuter's 24-1 against Cleveland, and that one loss, we well remember that because that's back when the Raider Dome was condemned, and they were having to play their games for 2 seasons, I believe, at Cleveland Middle.
Yeah.
And we lost that game in overtime over there. I forget what the score was exactly. It was a 49-42 or something like that score. Coach Williams, he's 0-10 against the Bears, so obviously he's wanting to get that monkey off his back, pull out a win. And these are the two teams, when you look at the preseason rankings I was looking at earlier on Media Day when the coach voted and whenever the media voted, Bradley was picked number 1, Cleveland's picked number 2. Yeah. So it's an early season matchup of the two teams favored to be the top 2 in the district. Will that happen? We'll see. Both teams coming in, though, are 5-0. Not need to say that. They're both 5-0. The Bears have won at Baylor. They've won 4 games here, including 2 last Saturday. Cleveland High School has won against Cumberland County. They beat East Hamilton twice, beat University High once, and they played here last Saturday twice. So they've been on this floor twice, their last 2 games actually.
Yeah, and that has to help them.
Yeah, it sure does have to help them feel more comfortable in here shooting. Different background completely than what they have now at the Raider Arena. So these two teams will match it up again here later in January, I believe it will be. It'll be after Christmas, I know for sure. But right now, both teams are on the floor. Bradley in their home whites, Cleveland in their typical blue with white numerals trimmed out in red as we count down here on the Crawford's Pharmacy pregame show. And, folks, I apologize for noise in here. They've got the music overwhelmingly loud. It will quieten down once the pregame ceremonies are over with there. And if you're not here yet, please come. There's plenty of room. This is a big gymnasium. Plenty of room here at Jim Smith Arena. Come on out here. Girls game at halftime will be the Terry Scott's Hall of Fame induction. Halftime, the boys will be Ryan Howard's jersey retirement. Number 23 be retired. And you want to be here for both those. Terry's here with his Levi and Gloria. I'm sure. I haven't seen Gloria. Have you seen Gloria?
I've not seen her.
I'm not sure if Gloria's here or not, the sister, but
she could be here.
She may be here as well. So we have the Scott family here. We talked to Ryan Howard. She's been here since, well, she was here for the girls' JV game. She flew in earlier today, and I think her mom is driving her back tomorrow, so she doesn't have to catch an early flight because she's got 10 o'clock practice tomorrow morning at Kentucky, and that's not exactly next door. We'll take a break here, a 2-minute timeout here on the Mix 104.1, where games supplied to Wholesale Supply Group, as we continue with our Crawford sponsored pregame portion program here. Back in 2 minutes with more live coverage. Back here at Bradley Central on the Mix 104.1, where games supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We continue as we girls warm up here. We mentioned the JV games both went to the Bears and the JV girls and boys. Pretty substantial scores. The boys won by 20, and I just made my first save of the night. And the girls won by 35 in that matchup there of the JV squads. Here tonight coming in, both teams, their first district game for the girls' side. They are both 5-0 coming into action tonight. Bradley's played 4 games here at home, 1 on the road at Baylor to open the season. And since then, Cleveland High School has been on the road for a couple of games. Had a big win at Riverdale, who is way, way down this year, and unfortunately for Riverdale. It's not the Riverdale of old. They have lost several games now. I think they've won 1 on the season. But anyway, none of that matters tonight because what's happening tonight is just a big matchup for these two teams and a lot of bragging rights and all that. And Joe Ken, put your headsets on. Joe Ken is, Joe, this is a big game early in the season. Let me turn that. Is that better?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Man, okay.
Jerry, we're good. There you go.
Now.
That helps me. I don't know if it helps anything.
Yeah, that's a lot better, Joe. But it's a big game for this early in the season.
Yes.
But it's a district game.
Yes, I mean, it's a little surprising. I know the district games, they draw out of the hat.
Yeah.
So it's just the luck of the draw.
And right now we're about to have the national anthem sung by a 7th grader, no less, from Lake Forest. We've heard her several times at Lake Forest this year during football and basketball. And we've heard her once during football, and we're going to hear her again tonight. And it's, of course, Lily Winters, who's the daughter of Robbie Winters. And I cannot remember his wife's first name. I apologize to her for that. But anyway, before we give the lamps, we will have her sing the national anthem. That's Lily Winters, the 7th grader here on Mix 104.1, as they're asking the crowd to stand now. And we'll do that with them. We should have her on our mic here just momentarily. It's Miss Lily Winters. She's going to have 2 mics in her hands. She's getting that squared away now. There you have Miss Lily Winters, and what a voice for a 7th grade student. And she also plays basketball down at Lake Forest. And they're playing tomorrow, 4-game set beginning at 9:30 in the morning, 4 games there. She plays for Coach Elizabeth Triplett down at Lake Forest, so come out and watch them play. And it'll be against Cleveland Middle tomorrow, by the way, as well. Here are the introduction starting lineups first for the 5-0 girls of Cleveland High School. Number 5, a 5'5" junior, Paige Moody. Number 12, senior, Elisa Johnson. Number 13, 6'1" freshman, Lauren Hurst. Number 20, a 5'11" junior, Maya Williams. And number 32, a 6-foot senior, Katie Moore. Later is coached by Tony Williams. For the Bears, they'll start number 0, Ashlyn Crittenden, who is going to be playing ball at Carson Newman next year, 5'7" senior. A 5'7" junior, number 1, Sloan Carpenter. A 6-foot senior, number 10, Carsey Weber. A 6-foot junior, number 42, Hannah Jones. And a 5'8" junior, number 45, Erica Swick. For Coach Jason Reuter, he's assisted by Amy Tinsley, Keith Freeman, and Adam Belford for the Barretts. And we're about ready with the Inner Crows and ready for the tip-off of this game here on Mix 104.1 as we close out our Conference Pharmacy pregame portion program here, where all of our games played to a wholesale supply group. And we appreciate all of our sponsors so very, very much for everything they mean to the community and to the programs for all of our local schools. Bradley, Cleveland, Walker Valley, we have all of those games on. By the way, Bradley next week will be on the road to Howard on Tuesday, Udall on Friday. And our next broadcast game will be Monday the 13th. That's Monday week, the 13th. That'll be Coffee County at Walker Valley. And Walker Valley visited Coffee County last week. The girls got walloped, and Lady Mustangs did. The boys won by 10 in their game there, so they'll have a chance to redeem it, maybe, come next Monday the 13th. No, that's not Monday the 13th. That is, Monday the 13th. That's correct. Opening tip, we go to the Barretts. Erica Swick controls the Barretts. On to Sloan Carpenter. They work to the right wing to Crittenden. Crittenden spins back left. Swick out top of the key. Carsey against just man-to-man pressure. Back to Swick. And here comes a three-pointer by Carpenter. Shot is too long. No good. Rebound Cleveland. Pulled away this time by Alyssa Johnson. Cleveland was here twice over the weekend, Friday and Saturday, so they're pretty familiar with. That was last week, I guess. Inside low, shot blocked, out of bounds by Hannah Jones. No, it's lost. Lost off the hands of Paige Moody to the Barretts. I thought Jones might have blocked that, but they say nope, that was all Paige. Carpenter at the point, brings it across the timeline. Looks to the left side, goes back right to Swick. Swick looking in the paint, nothing open there. In the corner is Carsey Weber. Hannah at the left elbow now. Looking inside to Jones. She is tough to stop inside, but she's got a big girl, Katie Moore, on her. About the same size, but Katie's got a few more pounds on her frame. Swick out top with Carpenter. Carpenter looking over the wing. Nothing open yet. Cleveland just playing an active man-to-man defense. Here's a long three. Shot is no good. Rebound Bradley. Cleared underneath by Crawford. Carpenter on to Swick. In the corner goes to Jones. Jones out top now. They'll set her up the left side with Carpenter again. Wants to drive into the lane. She will for the layup. Shot is up. No good. Rebound Cleveland. Pull away this time by, that's going to be Maya Williams, the coach's daughter. Ball's being held now, stripped away, but a foul's going to be called on Carpenter. Reach-in foul will be Sloan's first, team first, of course. It's just a common foul. Nobody's shooting this time. First foul of the game. The inbounds comes to Maya Williams from Hurst. Hurst, a good-looking freshman. She's about 6 foot or so. Sister of Hurst, Grant Hurst, just graduated. He's playing college ball. Here's a drive coming by Williams into the lane for the left. Shot is no good. Too hard. Rebound. Tipped. Control by Cleveland underneath. They'll set up a three. A long three. Shot is no good. And it looked like it might have hit the upright, but it's no good. Rebound Brandis Weber. On to Crittenden. Crittenden in front. Court back to Sloan. Left side. 6:04 to go in the opening quarter play here. Just underway from Jim Smeedy Arena. Glad to have you with us before a huge crowd, and we know it will be big, especially with what's going to happen at halftime of both games. In the lane, going to be Crittenden. Kicks it back out now to Carpenter. Long cross-court pass to corner to Weber. Coach Reuter's right beside us having trouble being hurt. Here's a drive, shot block. Got back over Crittenden, saved it. Weber's going to fire a three, and it is going to be short. No good. Rebound underneath goes to Hurst. Neither team right now probably feeling some pressure. Here's a long shot. It is good. Three-pointer for Paige Moody and Cleveland Utilities. 3-0 Lady Raiders over the Barretts. You can hear the Cleveland crowd in the background here. It is Crittenden. Extended out beyond the right wing. spins into the key, can't shoot. Goes on the pass in the corner to Carpenter. Carpenter back to Crittenden. She wants to drive the baseline, kicks it back to Carpenter for a wide open three. Look, shot is good for three there. Another Cleveland Utilities three-pointer.
Yeah.
And we're 3-3. 5 minutes to go early in the game here. Neither team really settled into their comfort zone yet. And there's going to be a time call by Tony Williams, a 30-second timeout call, as his girls are a little bit late getting across the timeline. So we'll take a quick break for Toyota of Cleveland, Tennessee Valley Bronze. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more live coverage here on the Mix 104.1. Back at Bradley Central here on Mix 104.1. Our game's supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We're just under 5 minutes to go here in the opening period. We're tied at 3-3. Here comes Maya Williams in the front court. She's trapped in the corner, and she's going to throw it out there and gets it to Moody. Nearly lost that ball, but she controls it.
Carpenter almost picked up a foul, too.
Yeah, here's the takeaway by the Bears. Erica Swick pulls up a bad pass intended inside for Hurst. On the outside, left wing to Carpenter, or Crittenden. Crittenden to Weber. Here is Hannah. She'll fire the long three, and it's bottom for Hannah Jones. For Cleveland Utilities, she's not shot outside much this year because she's such a presence inside of the Barretts. And the Bears take a 6-3 lead. In backcourt, they break it across the timeline. Maya Williams dribbles into a double team, has it slowed away. Sloan Carpenter and Maya that time. Gilda trying to dribble between the double team. Carpenter takes it away. She's a junior at point for the Barretts. Is Hannah Jones with the ball on to Crittenden. Swick working that right wing. The Crittenden holds it. Coach Reuter's wanting his team to move. In the corner, they'll go to Weber. Weber will not shoot. Back out top to Swick. In the paint to Jones. Weber back to Swick. They're wanting to go inside to Jones. You know that's what they're after. But they are collapsing on her with help side defense when that happens. Here's a three. Shot is no good this time by Weber. She's had an atrocious start so far, shooting 12% from three-point range for the Bears, and that will improve. Here's Hurst on the drive. Shot is good. Nobody stepped up for Lauren. 6'5" Bears by one. Lauren Hurst, a freshman, good-looking freshman, makes it a one-point game. Erica Swick, right wing, holding the ball against Maya Williams. Swick cross-court pass goes to Weber. Out top, here goes Sloan Carpenter on the drive. A little pull-up jumper shot. No good, rimmed away. Rebound goes to Cleveland High School. Pulled away by Lisa Jones. A hit to Williams. On to Moody. Here comes a long three by Moody. Shot is no good. Rebound out long to the Bears. They've got the 3-on-2. Here goes Jones to the hoop. Will she lay it up? Yes, she will, and she'll draw the foul, but missed the shot. She'll shoot, too, after the foul for the losses. That'll be Morgan. So number 5, it's going to be Moody, her first, team first. It's a shooting foul, so at the line will be a junior, Hannah Jones. Jones will be playing college ball somewhere.
Oh, yeah, somewhere. There's a lot of people looking at her.
Yeah. Her first shot is good. She's got 4. In for the Cleveland girls, number 1 and number 11 is going to be Jaden Lee, a 6-foot junior. And I don't have a number 1. Is that 1, Steve? I don't have a 1. They've changed numbers on us here. Jones' second shot is good. 8-5, Barretts by 3. Look on your phone that picture you took, and we'll find it. We'll get you a number here and a name for number 1. Harmony Ware. Harmony Ware checks in. Oh, Tyra Tanner. Tyra. Number 1 is Tyra Tanner. She was not wearing that number last time we saw her. Let me pencil her in here. So she's number 1. Tyra Tanner. 2:54 to go. 8-3. 8-5. Barretts by 3. Cleveland with the ball in backcourt. Harmony Ware, another good-looking freshman. Boy, the future looks bright for our district for these youngsters in here. In backcourt, Johnson cross court to Tanner. Lost out of bounds off of Bradley. Tanner got trapped against the sideline right in front of us here. And they'll inbounds. Johnson comes in backcourt to Tanner. Tanner swings to the right wing. And now in trouble. That's Jaden Lee. She's in trouble in a double team trap. Here Moody open, tries to lob it underneath, throws it out of bounds to the Barretts. Turnover. She expected the cutter to be under the goal and had an easy layup. Wasn't there?
Barrett pressure, defensive pressure ferocious.
And here comes a couple more. Well, Hurst is returning, and Maya Williams is going to come back in as well. Two starters. Get some instruction on the side there. Crittenden, left side to Carpenter. They're trying to get that ball inside to Jones, and they've got it to her now. She cannot shoot. Back out top now to Weber, and around. There's a foul, no call made. Crittenden, for a long three. Shot is no good. Rebound underneath, and a foul on Jones. Johnson had it. Jones is fouled. Or Jones commits the foul. Her first, team's second. Back in for Cleveland, Maya Williams, and also Lauren Hurst. 2:10 to go in the period. 8-5 Bears and a slow start to this game so far. You'll hear the Bradley coaches, and they're having to yell loud because of the noise in the crowd here, and I hope you can hear us okay on the radio here. I assume you can. Lauren Hurst in backcourt brings it across, has the ball knocked, and stolen by Carsey Weber. And on the floor, we got a jump ball will go to the Barretts. Cleveland won the opening tip, so, well, opening tip went to Bradley, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It will be Cleveland ball. And they'll throw it in backcourt, and they lose it, and out of bounds to the Barretts. And they'll have it right here, right in front of us again, Steve. Minute 57 to go, 8-5. They'll bring it in at midcourt. Minute 57, 8-5, Barretts by 3. This is an emotional game. Good crowd. It'll be full before this night is over. Carpenter brings it into front court. Checked by Tanner. In the corner they go, and they're looking to go inside, and here she is. To Ware, she hits the bottom of the rim. A rebound up by Jones. It's good for 2. Hannah Jones picks up her 7th point. It's a 10-5 lead there. It's by 5. And here's that trap, and she walked. Or in backcourt violation. And Steve, we see this. You can't cross the court in the corner and pick the ball up.
I mean, we see team after team doing it.
And once you do, it's dead man's land right there.
Everybody steps up.
10-5 Bears with the ball now with a minute 27 to go. Clock running here in the first quarter play. Cross-court pass to Weber. Takes it back top the key inside low. They go to Harmony Ware. She's double team, kicks it back to Weber. Carpenter keeps it alive now with Weber again. Her and Carpenter back and forth. They're trying to get Harmony Ware the ball inside low. Jones outside, inside low to Ware. She can't shoot, back to Weber. She'll fake the three, drive the baseline, shot up, and good for 2 for Weber.
That's good to see her drive in and get a little confidence on a few two-point shots.
Yep.
Maybe that 3 will come.
12-5 Bears by 7. Cleveland finding the backcourt pressure. Here is an attempt still and a foul on Jones. Oh, that's a dumb foul there, Hannah. That's going to be her second foul for the loss of Edra B. Morgan and 3rd for the Barretts. And she will check out quickly. Caitlin Ledford, a 5'6" senior will check in. That was really a silly foul.
Yeah.
Silly foul. Cleveland trying to inbounds. They do. They'll bring it into Maya Williams. That is from Hurst. Caitlin Ledford will pick up out front. Staying with a straight-up man-to-man. And here is Jaden Lee. Lee cannot shoot. Looking to get rid of the ball now. Picks up her dribble. Got to find somebody wanting a 5 count. Bradley is. Here's Maya Williams on the drive to the hoop. Lays that shot. No good. Rebound Bradley. Cleared by Crittenden in backcourt. Crittenden. That's going to be Ledford on to Crittenden this time. With 25 to go. They're going to hold it for 1 shot here in the first quarter play. Ledford, left side. Clock's at 19. Back on the left side now to Carpenter. Coach is screaming go at 13. Triple, whatever that is. Clock's at 9. Trying to reverse some players out. Here's Carpenter in a double team. Throws it away. And saved by Crittenden. She'll fire the long 3 at the buzzer. Shot rimmed away, no good at the end of 1. After 1, the Bears lead it by 7 at 12-5. 12-5, Brandon Central over Cleveland High School here on the Mix, 104.1. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and be back with period number 2 in just 60 seconds. Caitlin Ledford, I believe that is. Yeah. Bradley controlling. Top of the key is going to be Sloan Carpenter. A good-looking little point guard who had her introduction, and there's a throwaway. There's a tip. It's a backcourt. Bad pass by Carsey Weber that time for the Bearettes. Give the ball back to Cleveland, right in front of the Bradley Nation cheering section. I want to mention about a special thing we're doing tonight, among other special things too. We're going to have a fund drive, money take up for Christian Smith, who's a student here at Bradley Central. His dad's a teacher, Tim Smith, at Cleveland High School, so there's a community crossover there for him. But we're taking up some money here tonight for support the cause there for that family. We appreciate Lindsey Bell letting us know about that. Here is Maya Carpenter. Gives it up now to Jaden Lee. Lee looking to Hurst. Hurst can't get the pass. And Crittenden, who's the best defender of the back, there's a 5 count. Should have been a 5 count. Inside shot is up and in by Moore. Katie Moore gets her first score of the night. It's 12-6. The scoreboard's wrong. It's 12-6, or 7 to score. They had 12-5. They're a point shy. There it is. Didn't think I was wrong. Carpenter goes in the lane. Here's Weber for 2. Shot is going to bring him out. No good. Rebound underneath, though, to Carpenter, who's hustling. She's fouled. And what do we got? Got a jump ball call to Cleveland. Carsey, we had her on our interview this week. I hope you had a chance to listen to that. She knows she's not shooting well. She shot 49% last year from 3-point range. It is nowhere. It's not even up to 15 yet. Inside low, Moody has it roll off the toe of Carpenter. 6:50 in the period, and the half now 12-7. Coming up halftime, Terry Scott will be inducted to the Bradley Central Boys High School Hall of Fame. So you want to hang on and listen to that. He's got a lot of his friends here. I see Mike Fitzgerald down there, some other guys he played with. Inside shot by Maya Williams is good. She's done that over traffic. 12-9. Bradley by 3 with the ball. At halftime of the boys, we'll have the retirement of Ryan Howard's jersey, number 23. 2 big, huge things taking place here tonight. So keep that in mind. Watch it live to watch it being streamed. And there's a ball tipped away, but saved. Nope, grabbed away by Cleveland. Hurst has it going on one-on-one. Down low, shot is no good, but she's fouled by Crittenden. Crittenden picks up her second foul. She's got 2. She's coming out. Erica Swick's going to report back in at the line to shoot 2 after a loss of Vanderbilt Morgan foul. It's going to be Lauren Hurst, a freshman, shooting free throws for Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 2 shots. The first one is no good. Rattling kicked away. Swick back in for taking Ledford out. I thought Crittenden would come out, but it's Ledford coming out of the game. Oh, Carpenter's one's got 2 fouls. I'm wrong on that. It is 1-1. My mistake, folks. 1 foul on Carpenter, 1 on Crittenden. Now Tony Williams is questioning something with the official, and I'm not sure what that's about. He wasn't happy. The ref sure wasn't happy. Now they're going to take a player out of the game. They're taking Paige Moody out for some reason. Contact. Okay, that's the deal. He was trying to get her out for a contact change. And here's one more shot. The first one's no good by Hurst. Second one is no good. Missed that one badly. Hit the back of the rim into the hands of Harmony Ware for the Barretts. She'll shove it over to Carpenter, and she looks to Coach Ruder for the play call. 6:07 and a half, 12-9, a low-scoring girls game. It is Carpenter and Crittenden way outside. He's trying to get his players out. Here comes Crittenden. Back across court, and another turnover for the Barretts. Timeout, Bradley. Barrett's going to call time, and Coach Ruder is not a happy camper, to say the least. This will be a 30-second timeout for Tennessee Valley Raunchy. We'll take a 30-second break and be back in 1/2 minute here on Mix 104.1. I can understand you, though. So 5:53 and a half, 12-9 to score. Barrett's with a 3-point lead. Cleveland High with the basketball. They can inbound right here at half court. They'll come in from Hurst to Williams. Williams a junior, Hurst a freshman for the Raiders. They started, two seniors tonight. And here's a shot inside, no good. Cleveland air ball. Rebound Bradley. Pulled away by Weber. Weber quickly to Carpenter. Bradley trying to pick up the tempo here and speed things up. Cleveland's content to set back and play his tight man-to-man in the corner of Swick. Will Swick shoot? No. She's open momentarily back out top. Cleveland's extending that man-to-man out beyond the arc, trying to disrupt Bradley's flow inside. Hannah Jones on the bench with 2 fouls. Here's Swick at three-point range. Left corner will not shoot. Back out top now to Carpenter. Wants to drive. She's a good penetrator. Here's Crittenden. She had an open look, passed it up, goes back to Carpenter. She'll skip it ahead now in the paint to Weber. And right now it's Carpenter and Crittenden out top. 5:05 to go in the half. Drive inside by Harmony Ware. Shot is no good. Rebound underneath, out of bounds off of Bradley, off of Crittenden. Harmony got fouled about 3 times, I believe.
She did. She got a lot of contact.
4:59 to go here in the first. 12-9 the score. Maya Williams in backcourt, on to Hurst now, still in backcourt. Now they bring it to front court to Elisa Johnson. Johnson drives through, long cross-court pass to Moore. Three-pointer come up for Maya Williams, shot no good, rebound underneath. Bradley has it. Carson Weber again with a rebound. She's been a workhorse for the Barretts so far in the first quarter. Jones is leading scorer. Barretts haven't scored in a while. Matter of fact, they haven't scored this quarter.
Yeah.
Cleveland scored 4 this quarter. Bradley really struggling to get some points here. He gets Crittenden gets a screen. They're trying to get the players in position. Of course, Ware is a freshman, and this is her first play against Cleveland High School. Ware trying to push off underneath to get play position, can't do it. Here is the drive coming up by Crittenden for the left. Shot is good. Nice drive by Ashton. 14-9, Barretts by 5. Williams in backcourt. Her and Hurst are the two that always bring the ball up. They'll go down low to Lee. Ball slap that. Johnson on the drive. Shot up. No good. Rebound underneath. Shot up. No good again. Rebound this time tipped to Bradley. Harmony Ware with the ball. She had 2 good looks underneath, just blew them. And they can't have that.
I mean, it's a very low scoring game.
Yeah. And that plays to Cleveland's favor. Bradley coming in, averaging 68 points a game. Here's a long 3 shot. No good. Rebound to Ware underneath. Good. Rebound by Ware. Here's Swick for a long 3 shot. Short, missed everything out of bounds to Cleveland. Paige Moody will check back in for the Lady Raiders. And with 3:24 to go, 14-9 is our score. Moody in, Lee out for Cleveland. Bradley coming in, averaging 68 points per game, giving up only 34. Here's a ball tip in backcourt and save. And there's a walking on Hurst. A double team got her in trouble there, and she tried to drive through it and forced a turnover. 3:15 and a half. Give the ball back to Barretts. 14-9. Bradley on top by 5 right now. They've got a 97 game, haven't missed this, 97 game, that is correct, folks, district winning streak. Jason Rudolph's lost 1 game here at home in district play. He's 73-1 here at home in district play. Barretts have won 97 straight district games. That is just a remarkable stat to even talk about. Bradley controlling with 2:54 to go. Out top is Weber. Long 3-pointer. Bottom. Weber. 3-pointer. For Cleveland Utilities, the lead now 17-9. The largest lead of the night for Barretts, 8 points. 17-9. 2:40 to go. Crittenden dogging Maya Williams in backcourt. She'll kick it back. Oh, they had a steal there for being a little bit quicker. Pass down low to Moore. Shot up and good for Moore. She is strong inside. Katie Moore, a senior. She's got some muscle on her, and she is strong inside. 17-11. Barretts by 6 over the Lady Raiders. Crittenden out top. Left side to Wick. Wick looking inside low. Here's a long 3 shot is no good. Rebound. This time Cleveland pulled away by Maya Williams. Long pass down the floor to Moody in the corner. Moody's our 3-point shooter. And here's Hurst with a turnover. Nope, it's off the Barretts, I believe. Hurst was going to be called for walking, I think, for his knocked out of her hands. Play 2 called the inbounds play, right baseline for Hurst to inbounds. Cleveland standing all at the lane. Hurst looked for someone to come free. Nobody yet, still nobody. Oh, nearly a 5 call, and horn sounds for some reason. I'm not sure why. Johnson out front, guarded by Harmony Ware. And there's a 5 count on her. So Harmony Ware with good defense forces Johnson into a 5 count. Get the ball back to the Barretts with 1:53 to go. 17-11, Barretts by 6.
Harmony's defense has been really a big shot in the arm for the Barretts.
Yep. She's got to work on her shooting, especially inside low, because she can get a lot of pressure.
And
she's only 5'10" or 11.
Yeah, she's not afraid to shoot from freeland.
No, she can shoot it. Crittenden on the drive. Down low, shot up off the glass. It's no good. Tip to Cleveland. Long lead pass ahead to Paige Moody. And she's going to be called for a charge. Good call that time. As Erica Swick sets up for the charge. Moody gets her second foul and only the second for Cleveland. 4-2 on the foul count, which is good in a low-scoring game. 1:33 to go. Barrett's with the ball again, bringing it into front court will be Carpenter. Carpenter flips it over to Swick. Spins back out top. Cross-court pass in the corner. Here's Weber for a three. Shot good again. Marcy Weber and her second three
shot
for Cleveland Utilities, and she may have rediscovered that three-point shot she'd been missing. 20-11, the lead is 9. In front court, it'll be a steal nearly by Harmony Ware. 1:05 to go in the half, and into the game will be Jaden Lee checking in from Moody. Lee is a 6-foot junior. Pass inside, bad pass taken away by Bradley. Carpenter intended underneath the basket for Moore. Carpenter comes away with it. 1 minute to go in the half now. Swick takes it from Carpenter. Takes it back to the right side now in the corner. They're going to get on in. And here's Harmony Wire going back deep in the corner, left side now to Carpenter. 47 seconds. Bradley may melt the clock down and hold it for one final shot. It's down to 40 right now. And here's Crittenden. No, Weber's going to fire the three. It's good again. Cassie Weber on fire. That's the third one in a row. And for Cleveland Utilities. And here's a double team trap. Tough pass saved by Moore on the drive inside low. Shot is up. No good. Rebound inside Johnson. Foul Bradley. That will be on numbers. That's going to be 2 on Crittenden. That's 2, Coach. 21.9 to go. They're probably going to get AC out of there. With the line shooting 2 after the foul for losses of Vanderbilt Morgan. Caitlin Letcher will check in. Johnson's first shot is missed. One more shot coming up. Well, she didn't wait for the referee to tell her to come in. And shirt wasn't tucked in. Oh my goodness. That's the rule. Next shot is good. So Johnson makes one. They decide to keep AC in the game. She's going to be careful though. 23-12 Bears by 11 on the basis of some great three-point shooting by Carsey Weber. Where's Carsey? They're going to be in her face maybe. Clock's at 11. Here comes Carpenter. Right, boy, she gets hammered. No call. Here's a fast break. Maya Williams shot up. No good. Rebound. Cleveland up by Johnson. No good. Rebound again by Moore. Up good, and she's fouled by Hannah Jones, or Carsey Weber. That's going to be her first. And count the bucket by Moore. She had 3 good looks inside, and she hit the third one. And the clock has gone to 0, so shoot one free throw, and then we'll go to the break. Moore's going to have 1 free throw, and it's going to be up for losses. It's no good. For Cleveland Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, so we've gone to the halftime break with a score. Bradley Central 23, Cleveland High School 14. A 9-point margin for the Barretts here over the Cleveland Raiders at Jim Speedy Arena. And we will take a break here, be back in just 60 seconds. That's 60 seconds with more live coverage here as we get ready for our halftime program with the induction of Terry Scott into the Hall of Fame for the Bradley Central Bears. Back in 1 minute.
For 1 minute.
Yep, 1 Folks, we'd like to have your attention now. We've got a very special event coming up here at halftime. Tonight, as we have another member of the Bradley Central Bear Hall of Fame going in tonight to a very select group. This person will be Mr. Terry Scott, the class of 1966. As Terry comes out, we'll read some of his accolades. He entered Bradley Central in 1964 and 65 season as a junior, as the very first African-American athlete at Bradley Central High School. He played basketball and ran track at Bradley Central, helped lead the Bears to the 1966 state tournament in basketball. At BCHS, he was on a record-setting track team with his brother Levi, Jimmy Cannon, and Mitchell Guerin. He later signed and played basketball and ran track at Middle Tennessee State University under Coach Ken Trickey. Trickey moved to Oral Roberts and hired Terry to work on the basketball staff of both the men's and women's programs, as well as to be an academic advisor after getting his master's degree from Tulsa University. He coached the men's freshman team from 1972 through 1974. He was at Oral Roberts for 11 years before being hired in 1981 to coach the track team at Booker T. Washington in the Tulsa, Oklahoma public school system. In 1986, he became the head boys basketball coach at Tulsa Central, while also serving as a dean and athletic director during his 22-year tenure. He won 3 state titles in boys basketball at Tulsa Central. He finished his career in education at the Muskogee school system, where he became the first principal in that system to also serve as a coach. Overall, he coached 18 teams to the state tournament and won 3 state championships in boys basketball. During one stretch, he coached over 650. Noise is crowded. Well, congratulations on your big win tonight.
Thank you.
I hadn't got to see you play a whole lot this year, seen a couple of games, but slow start, but then you got rolling there in the second half, didn't you?
Yeah, really slow start. It was like a lid was on the rim or something. Like we couldn't make a layup. But the second half, the guys kind of loosened up. It was a big crowd. The guys loosened up. We got after it on defense, and we kind of ran off towards the end.
Well, 61-41, that's a pretty good margin to win by, and it's your first exposure as a coach for Bradley Cleveland. It's a different atmosphere, isn't it?
Yes, it's a great atmosphere. I love it. I mean, it's a lot of people around. The fans are involved. They're real dedicated, so hopefully we get another one tonight. So.
And your next game will be Tuesday at Hayward?
Yes, the next game is Tuesday at Hayward on the road. Yeah.
Yep, and Edward Friday night next week.
Yes, that's right.
Well, we look forward to having. We're going to get you with one of our weekly interviews coming in pretty soon too. Yes, sir. Our network, but
yeah, no doubt.
Thanks for joining us here tonight. Congratulations on the
Thank you.
And we'll let you go. We'll talk with you soon.
See you. Thank you.
That is Jordan Ollison, head coach of Bradley JV, who won tonight 61-41. We're at halftime here at Bradley Central. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take just a 1-minute break and be back. I don't think we'll have time to get Terry on here. He's got a lot of folks there wanting to talk to him. We will try to get him between games here. We'll have some time to fill in there. Back in 2 minutes. Let's take a 2-minute timeout and be back in 2 minutes here on the Bear Network. We're at halftime with the Bears lead 23-14 on Mix 104.1. We're games provided to you by Wholesale Supply Group. And we will be back in 2. Back here at Bradley Central on Mix 104.1, we're still in the Southland Finance halftime portion of the program. You just heard Coach Jordan Ollison. He's the new assistant coach here and coach of the JV team for the Bears. For Coach Zach Carpenter, hope you heard him. He won tonight 61-41, the final score, I believe it was there. If I look again, yep, 61-41 there. He won that game. The Barretts won tonight earlier 57-22. So it was pretty much a blowout for the Barretts girls JV game. Here at halftime, it's 23-14. The Barretts lead Cleveland High School by 9 points. A very, very low score. And that's really a first period score, and sometimes not even a good first period score, 23-14. Cleveland's made Bradley work hard for the points. Hannah Jones left during the second quarter with 2 fouls. Crittenden has 2 fouls. We have 1 on Carpenter, 1 on Weber. For Cleveland, we only have 2 fouls called the entire first half, and both those on Paige Moody. For the Barrett, scoring is led by Carson Weber with 11, Hannah Jones with 7, Ashlyn Crittenden with 2, Sloan Carpenter 3, for a total of 23. Cleveland High School has 3 from Paige Moody, 1 from Alyssa Johnson, 2 from Lauren Hurst, 1 from Katie Moore for, let me back up. 3 from Moody, 1 from Johnson, 2 from Hurst, 2 from Maya Williams, 6 from Katie Moore for a total of 14. Bradley has picked off 12 rebounds, Cleveland 16, so they lead that department. Bradley has forced Cleveland to 10 turnovers. Bears has committed 5. Both teams picked up 3 steals each. Both teams not shooting very well at all. For the game, Cleveland shooting 6 of 17 for only 35%. That's including 2s and 3s. Three-point range, 1 of 4. Free throws, 1 of 5, which is even worse. Bradley shooting 8 of 24 for 33% from overall. 5 of 14 for 35%. Shooting better at three-point range and two-point range. And free throw line, a perfect 2 for 2. So there's not been a lot of fouls, not been a lot of free throws. It's been a pretty well called game.
It has. There's been some contact on both sides that could have been called or not called.
Yeah.
But they're kind of letting them play.
Yeah, they letting them play. You're right.
We
like it that way.
You hate to see a free throw shooting contest.
Yeah. I saw one of those Wednesday. We had 81 free throw shot at Cleveland State, and that was beyond atrocious. It was horrible. The opening possession of the third quarter go to the Barretts. So here we go with 23-14, Barretts by 9 as we wrap up the Southland Finance halftime show. We're on the Mix 104.1. Ashlyn Crittenden, Sloan Carpenter, Erica Swick, Carson Weber, and Hannah Jones on the floor for the Barretts. So starting 5, Cleveland has their same 5 back. Maya Williams, Lauren Hurst, Paige Moody back out with 2 fouls. Alyssa Johnson, Maya Williams, and Katie Moore, the big girl in the middle there. So if Coach Reed will get out of my way, I'll tell you what's going on here. Into the corner, 3-point range. Carpenter drives inside of the shot up, no good, out of bounds. Off of Carpenter. She touched it last. It was blocked, but she touched it.
Yeah. You either got to get it or let it go.
Yep. It was a good, clean block by Hurst, I believe. Here's a steal by Crittenden for the layup shot. Is no good. Rebound. Cleveland. And boy, Bradley has been guilty of this so many. And Cleveland High said as well. We saw them both play 2 games. Here's a steal almost in backcourt. Hurst on the drive, shot down low to Moore. She'll go up shoot, shot up, no good. Rebound Bradley. And foul Cleveland on Hurst. She'll pick up foul for the losses of Vanderby Morgan. Number 13, Lauren Hurst, the freshman. Her first, team first of the half. Give the ball to the Bears. 7:22 in the third. Bears 23-14. No score so far here in the third period. Bradley on the road to Howard and to Ooltewah next week on Tuesday and Friday as well. Our next broadcast game will be the 13th on Monday. That's Coffee County at Walker Valley. And they just played last week, and it didn't go too well for the Walker Valley girls. The Walker boys won that game. The Blue Rays will next play again. We'll get you a look at the schedule here. Ray County on the 7th. That is Tuesday the 7th, and that will be at home. While Walker Valley's next game prior to the Coffee broadcast will be the 10th at Ray County. Here's a shot inside, no good. Rebound. And a foul on Bradley's 42. Hannah Jones, she's got 3. Jones has 3. Coach saying use your head. He knows it's 3. So there's a look at what's coming up on our broadcast schedule and also for our local teams. We'll go through that again during the boys' game. 6:31. He's going to leave her in there with 3 fouls. She's going to have to play really dainty, ladylike. And here's the ball. Stolen away. Nope. Grab back by Moody for a long 3. Shot is no good. Rebound underneath. Cleveland foul. Oh! Carson Weber, the block behind, takes the ball away out of the hands of Lauren Hurst. They're both about the same size. play number 3 being called for the Barracks, and I believe it's going to set Carsey Weber up for a 3. It's out front. It's going to be in the corner now to Wick, left side corner, right in front of the Barrett bench. To Jones, underneath Carpenter. Carpenter wants to spin in the lane to Jones. Nope, nothing there. Here's Weber for the 3. It's no good. Down and rimmed out on her. 5:52 to go. Moody quickly in the front court, in the corner. Maya Williams drives through the lane into the paint, wants to shoot it. Can't do it now. She picks up the dribble. Goes to her, shot up, no good. Rebound, tip to Moore. Shot is good by Moore. When she's got the ball, she's going to make something happen. 23-16, the lead at 7 for the Barretts. Bradley's not scored this quarter. It took them 4 minutes almost in the second quarter to score. Carsey Webb put some distance between them and Cleveland. Here's a drive side by Carpenter in the corner. They'll go to Swick on a weak pass in the drive. Shot foul, Cleveland. 2 shots coming, I believe, after the foul on number 32, Katie Moore. Her first team foul, number 2 of the half. The line shooting for Crown Crosser Dodge Jeep Ram is number 0, Caitlin Crittenden. First one is no good. That foul, sponsor this year, is the losses of Andrew B. Morgan. 1 more shot coming up for Crittenden. 5:14 to go. Next shot is good, so Crittenden sinks 1 of 2. She's got 3 points, 24-16. The Barrett lead is 8. In backcourt, Maya Williams has Crittenden in her face. Gets a high pass across, and Beers tip and stolen by the Barretts. 2-on-2. Here's Carpenter going the hoop to the left. No, goes back to Crittenden for 2, and it's good. Boy, a double team. They're trying to make them pass right there and hoping that help will come across.
Yeah, and Crittenden can jump.
Yeah.
She's got tips a lot.
Best leaper probably on the team. Plays volleyball as well. Inside low ball stolen by Erica Swick for the Barretts. 4:45 to go. Barretts by 10, their largest lead. Ahead to Crittenden. Will not shoot. Swick gives it up into the lane. Kicks it back out long to Weber. Here comes a 3 by Weber. It is short. Rebound in the corner off the knee of Cleveland High School's Hurst. It was off
Williams.
Off Williams, okay. Not Hurst. In for Cleveland, number 23. That's going to be Micaiah Jeffries, sorry. Can't read my own writing here. Micaiah Jeffries. Inbounds pass comes to Wick in front court. On to Weber. She's out top of the key now. Inside low to Jones. Just double team. They're not going to let her score inside. That's just it. Cross court, we'll set her up with Carpenter. Coach Ruder is hollering, go, 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 go. Inside low. Again, here's Swick for the 3. Shot short. Rebound. Kick to the backside. Out of bounds off Cleveland to the Barrett lead. Oh, he missed that call there. He missed that one. It was 2 Cleveland. He got it. He realized it. It was obvious 2 Cleveland girls that touched that one. Here comes Caitlin Ledford in for the Barretts, replacing Crittenden. Right ball left baseline with 4:06 in the third. Bears by 10, 26-16 here in the third. Low scoring game. Lob pass comes in at the key left elbow to Jones. On to Crittenden. Drive inside low. She gets knocked away, and the ball picked up by Katie Moore. Stolen then by Jones. Jones inside low to Caitlin for the lap shot. It's no good, but she's hammered. Oh, she's hammered, and she's down. Cleveland girl who Walker is going to help pick her up if she can. No harm intended. That's just the way it happened there. Foul's going to be again on Moore, I believe. 32. It's going to be 2 quick ones on Moore. And 3 on the Lady Raiders. At the line shooting free throws for Crown Across the Dodge Jeep Ram is the number 21 senior left-hander, Caitlin Ledford. Shot is no good. Bears were 2 for 2. They've missed 2 out of 3 here in the second half. Katie Moore checks out. It'll be Jaden Lee. 1 more shot with 3:54 to go in the third. Bears by 10. Next shot by Ledford is no good. Tip to the Barrett. So Weber had it but lost it in a scramble. And there's a long alley and a rebound. Stolen by Wick for the Barretts. Down low there. Throw it away. Oh, my goodness. It is ugly. Here comes Crittenden back in the game just like that as Swick will check out after the bad pass. It is ugly on both ends, Steve.
Yeah, it is. And you can tell it's early in the season and a rivalry matchup.
They're trying to do too much too quick.
Yeah.
Slow it down, girls. Here's a drive down side of low. Jaden Lee nearly with a turnover. Here is a foul on the floor against Crittenden. She's going to have 3. I believe it's number 0. Yep, that's 3 on her. AC got 3. Not a shooting foul. It's Bradley's second. Cleveland has 3, and They'll inbounds left right under the goal. They'll bring it into Jaden Lee. She steps on the baseline, forced out by Caitlin Ledford, give it back to the Bearettes. And Steve, I noticed this year they're inbound under the goal a lot.
They really should. They should.
I've seen that several times this year. You're limiting their ability to throw the ball in, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I don't see that. That's not what caused a turnover, but certainly it didn't help it. Here's Caitlin Ledford, a long three. Shot is no good. Rebound high to Weber. Takes it away to King. She'll fire another three. This one is good for three. Ledford bombs a three-pointer for Cleveland Utilities. And the lead now is 13 at 29-16. In backcourt. And here's a belt ball nearly stolen again by Crittenden. In the corner, they'll go to Lee. Down low to Hurst. Pins. Shot up. Good. It's good for Hurst. She's got 6. 29-18, the lead at 11. 2:52 to go. Coach Reuter tapping his head saying, use your brain, I guess. Tony Williams doing the same down there, except he's got a lot more, or less hair than Reuter does. Inside, here it goes. A kick back to Weber for three. Nope. Ledford fires a three. Shot is good again. Caitlin Ledford with a three. The Bears have 4, 5, 7 threes.
She gets hot. She can shoot it.
21 of the 32 points Bears have been Cleveland Utility three-pointers. In the backcourt, Maya Williams is in trouble. And there's time. They got to call time. Save it 10 seconds. Yet another turnover and be a 30-second timeout for the Lady Raiders at 2:21 to go. We'll take a Tennessee Valley Rossi timeout here on Mix 104.1. 32-18, Bears by 14, back in 1 minute. As we come back to play here, Cleveland inbounds in the center right under the goal. They'll come in and they'll throw it away. And she's out of bounds. That's a bad pass on the inbounds from Hurst. Intended that time for Micaiah Jeffries. 2:08 to go in the third. Barrett's up at 32-18, their largest margin. 14 points right now. Brandon with the basketball into front court now. Sloan Carpenter walks it across. Picked up by Paige Moody. Paige's mother played here, and there's a foul on Cleveland's number, I believe 23 got her. If you remember the Huttenhoff twins, you remember Paige's mother. I'm not sure if she's Valerie or Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Stephanie, Steve says. You coached them girls at Lake Forest.
They were there when I was kind of keeping stats.
Oh, okay. First free throw for
They could both shoot.
Jeep Brown is no good. Next shot is good, so Carpenter sinks one. She's got 4 points, 33-18. That lead is 15 now. I guess, and here's in backcourt, 10-second count is on. And they got the trap, trying to set the trap, couldn't do it. Moody takes a front court pass, head to Maya Williams, shot up, no good, too hard rebound. Bradley. Carson Weber's been a workhorse on the board tonight.
She's got a lot of boards.
And here is Ledford with the ball. Kicks it back out top now to Sloan Carpenter. Hands it off to Crittenden. 1:23 to go in the third. Bradley's content to play like this. And here's a bad pass, but saved by Crittenden somehow. Carpenter on the drive, kicks in the corner now to Ledford for a three-pointer. It's good again. Caitlin Ledford. The Cleveland Utilities, the Bears have 8 three-pointers. That's the difference in the game now. 36-18. They've doubled the score. Pass inside low goes to Hurst. Can't shoot in the front court for the three. Shot is good. That is Moody. She is deadly. That's her second three for Cleveland Utilities. 36-21 with 55 seconds to go here in the third quarter play. Nobody anywhere near foul. We have 3 on Crittenden and 3 on Jones. Crittenden is in the game. Jones is in the game as well. And a low scoring, short, not a full court press type of game here. you're probably not as much at risk for fouls. I guess that's what Coach thinks. Clock's at 34.
Probably going to hold it for one.
Want to hold for one. Jones out top with Carpenter. Sets a pick, goes to, and there's a foul. Boy, it's a silly reach-in foul on Williams. Maya Williams caught for reaching in. Picks up her first, team fourth. Team fifth. Barrett's have committed 2. Bradley ball side court. With 24 to go, they'll bring it in. Carpenter and Crittenden out front. That's a little dynamic view there. About the same size, same look, that long blonde hair. And they'll go now to Carpenter. Carpenter taps her head, clocks at 13. She picks up a dribble, got to go to Ledford now. Trying to set someone up for the final shot. On to Crittenden, down low. Inside Jones, shot no good with a foul on Cleveland. This will be the big girl, Lee, I believe, inside number 11. We'll get the call here in a minute.
Yeah.
It is number 11. It is Lee, her first. Team 6, but shooting 2 after the foul. The losses of Vanderbilt Morgan will be Hannah Jones. Let's see if she can make any. It is good. She's got 1 of 3 now. I mean, she's 3 for 3. She's got 1 more. Cleveland High School. It's going to be, and I can see why they picked second in the district if the Bears are the favorite. The next shot is short. Rebound, Bradley has it. Crittenden has it. Trying to get a shot out. Here it comes finally. It's blocked. Touched by someone. So at the horn is Bears by 16 at 37 to 21. I think Coach Reuter just threw something at me.
Empty water bottle.
We'll take a break here on Mix 104.1. The game's supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Remember, these games are being streamed on the Bear Network, on Facebook and YouTube, so check it out there. That's live here, this audio on the streaming system. Back in 1 minute with the fourth period of play. Bears up 37-21. Back here at Brandon Central, we enter the fourth quarter play. Big Cleveland basketball. The Bears lead 37-21, 37-21. And I don't know how this game is going to turn out. It's not over, but the Bears have a pretty good lead. But their defense tonight has been spectacular. Here's Hurst inside, shot no good. And here's underneath, we got a jump ball, I believe. Oh, one's going to call a jump, one's going to call a foul. And it's going to be on the Bears, number 45. It'll be Erica Swig.
That was called from way over here next to us.
And he couldn't see it.
No.
That's what makes it look bad. For the loss of Vanderbilt Morgan, and the line shooting 2 free throws for Crown Crossers. Dodge G. Brown is number 11. Jaden Lee shot no good. Coach Reuter's telling him that's not your call to make, Mr. Referee. No need to name the ref. People here saw him. Next shot is good, so she gets 1 of 2. That is Jaden Lee, her first one of the night, and then for the late race, Tyra Tanner. Tyra Tanner, number 1, played a little bit in the first half. 37-22, the Bears by 15. They'll inbound in backcourt. Cleveland's going to go into a full-court press now. They're going to have to make something happen, make it happen quickly. Carpenter into front court easily. Coach Reuter to our left here calling some kind of play. And Swick, let's see how many fouls we got. Cleveland's committed 5, the Bears 3. So Cleveland's got 1 to give. Bradley goes in low to Jones, shot up, good for 2.
She gets you on the block, you're not going to stop her.
No, she gets it there, and she's so tall with long arms. Lead back to 17 at 39-22. Lauren Hurst drives into front court, goes to Tanner. Back to Maya Williams. Wants to drive, does. Shot, no, she walked and ball knocked away, but picked back up by Williams. Inside low, and that's a walk if you ever seen one, I think. Rebound, foul, Cleveland. Jaden Lee coming over the backs, team foul number 6. That should come on the back of Harmony Ware, who's in the game now. Lee second. Bradley has Ledford, Jones, Harmony Ware, Caitlin Ledford, and Erica Swick on the floor. So Crittenden is out. Cleveland has Paige Moody, Lauren Hurst, Maya Williams, Tyra Tanner, and let's see, Jaden Lee on the floor for the Lady Raiders right now. Here's a drive by Carpenter. Gets cut off back to Jones. Out top to Swick. Swick in the corner. Deep left side to Ledford. They're going to try to keep her from shooting those threes again. She has 3. Weber has 3. Brandon with 8 made three-pointers tonight. That has carried the team offensively. Here is Swick. 6:31 in the half. Down low, bad pass by Jones. Thrown out of bounds. Now Brandon said it was tipped. None of the referees.
I didn't see it.
No. No. Here is the drive by Hurst. We're on the baseline. Kicks it back out for a 3 by Moody. Shot is no good. Short rebound Bradley. Cleared by Hannah Jones. 6:15 to go. Carpenter brings it up against Tanner. Shakes loose from her. Goes to the right wing to Ledford. Down low they go to Jones. Here's that turnaround shot. It's good again. Getting penetration inside for Jones. And that lead is 19, the largest for the Barretts. And here's a long lead pass. Lead down low, and she is going to be fouled. Count the bucket. It's good. Fouls on Jones, I believe. That's 4 on Hannah Jones. She's got 4. Count the bucket by Jaden Lee. Her first of the night. She's got 3. After the losses of Andrew Morgan fouled. Jones out. Weber back in for the Barretts. Moore going to check in for Lee, I believe. 5:49 to go in the game. Barretts by 17 at 41-24. Shot is no good. Rebound Bradley. Cleared by Harmony Ware. Coach Ruder, I hope this ain't going out over the air. He's not using any profanity. He's just infuriated right now. Here's the drive side by Ledford. Right-hand left by the lefty. She's on the baseline.
She was out of bounds and come back in. First one to touch it.
Yeah. Tried to fool the ref. Couldn't get by it there. Give the ball back to Cleveland. 5:33 to go.
We're missing some layups. We're trying to do a scoop shot other than a layup.
And she's left-handed. She's not right-handed. There's a walk. Yep. Lauren Hurst with a walk. It has not been pretty tonight. Bears will take an ugly win, though, right now, to stay unbeaten. Improve their district record to 98 consecutive wins. 33, I believe, in a row at home here. Caitlin Ledford with the ball. Works it to the left side to Swick. Swick looking inside to Ware. It's not open there. They'll go back out right wing deep now to Carpenter, back to Ledford and Swick. Erica Jr. has just really come on strong since last year. She was getting much, much better as a sophomore, and she has really come on strong. Here's Ware in the paint, wants to go to the hoop. Has it knocked away, picked away by Katie Moore, and she's going to be fouled by Carpenter. Carpenter's going to pick up the foul, her second. 2 on Carp. That's going to be 5 on 4 on the Barretts, I guess. Cleveland basketball in backcourt. I'm hearing some kind of crazy stuff. I don't know what that is, Steve. Here comes Tyra Tanner into front court. Tanner with the ball. Keeps her dribble alive. Goes now to Maya Williams at 4:45 to game. Barretts by 17. Down low to Moore. She wants to drive against Weber. Can't do it. To kick it back out long. Moody for the long three-pointer shot is good. Moody, another three-pointer. She's got all 3 of Cleveland tonight. That is for Cleveland Utilities. And the lead's down to 14. Bradley's led by 19, I believe, their largest lead of the night at 41-22. And Cleveland scored the last 5. And here's the ball lost. Backcourt violation on Carpenter. She looked away. Here comes Hannah Jones with 4 fouls in for Harmony Ware. Also back in is Crittenden. She's got 3. Jones has 4, so they'll have to play a little more carefully. Maya was inbounds at half court. She comes in back court to Tanner. Tanner can be picked up at midcourt by Carpenter. Carpenter has 2 fouls. And here's a drive. A lot of contact being allowed there. Here's Maya Williams on the drive to the hoop. Shot up, no good. Rebound Bradley on the backside to Hannah Jones. 4:03 to go in the game. 41-27, the 14-point lead. Jones double team, gets to a teammate, Weber. Weber head to Jones for the left inside shot. No good. She was double teamed, and it was partially blocked maybe. Rebound to Paige Moody. She'll bring it in front court for the Lady Raiders. Driving that key. Can't do it down low. They'll go to Johnson. Johnson. Oh, she picked up her dribble there. She'll go to Tanner. Tanner on the right side. Once the drive can't do it, Carpenter cuts her off. Bradley's committed 5 fouls. Cleveland 6. Ball slapped out by Carpenter. She'll pick up her 3rd. Team 5th. 3:30 to go in the game. Cleveland ball right baseline. Bradley by 14. 41-27. More to inbounds for Lady Raiders. Looking it over. Still looking. Finally, at the last second, gets it in to Johnson. Johnson wants to drive that baseline. Does. Shot up. Too hard. And back up. Short. No good rebound. Out of bounds. No. Save, but out of bounds. Off Moore. Give it to Bradley. Weber will inbounds. 3:17 to go. Lauren Hurst checks back in for Cleveland High School, replacing Alyssa Johnson. 41-27, Bears by 14. Bears by 14. In backcourt, be a pass in front from Carpenter to Jones. Hands it right back to Carpenter. Spins it across now to Crittenden. In the corner left to Weber. Back out top now to Crittenden. Gets cut off by Hurst. And Bradley's going to be content to make them foul with 2:55 to go and the big lead. And Cleveland fans hollering defense. Bradley's Crittenden controls. Weber wide open for a 3. Just pass it up. Doesn't even look to go. That'll tell you what Bradley's philosophy is. They're going to go for backdoor layups is what they're going to go for. Here inside. Here's Swick for 2. Shot is no good. Rebound Bradley. And they're going to pull it out again. And here comes a foul in just a second. Nope, not yet. Jones holds the ball, gets double teamed, goes into paint. Now comes wide open Carpenter. Got it! And she's fouled. That's Crittenden. She's got 2, and the foul is going to be on number 32. Moore, she's got 3. Cleveland has 7 now. So count that bucket, and the foul for the loss is meant to be Morgan. As one free throw coming up for Crittenden for Crown across the Dodge Jeep Ram, and it is good. Lead now is back to 17 with 2:28 to go. Things looking like the Bears are going to pick up another win, the first district game of the year. Cleveland has both teams come in 5-0. So it's a very, very bright future for both these teams. Here's a drive by Tanner. Comes over for the layup. It's good. Got lost in the shuffle there. She scored the bucket. Timeout, Lady Raiders. And Coach Tony Williams wants a full timeout. So with 2:13 in the game, 2:13, a Tennessee Valley Raja timeout here on Mix 104.1. We'll be back in 60 seconds. A 15-point lead. And Cleveland called time. Bradley with inbounds in backcourt. I'm not sure why would they not let Hurst go up there and guard her up front there? I'm not sure what that was about. Crittenden will come in to Carpenter. Carpenter still in backcourt. It's going to be double team when she comes across the timeline. Trapped in that corner. Gets a pass in the corner, though. Deep right side to Erica Swick. Back out top now. Bradley's going to hold it and make them foul him. That's the strategy right now. Weber, who's a good free throw shooter. Hannah Jones probably the best. Bradley's controlling out front with Crittenden and Carpenter. Now to Weber, the left side. Jones outside. Everybody out at beyond the arc right now. Clock's at 1:45. Bears trying to salt this one away. In the corner, go to Weber. Weber back to Carpenter or Crittenden. Crittenden dribbles it over to Carpenter. Minute 30 to go. Long cross-court pass to Carpenter on to Swick in the corner. Gets double-teamed for a second. Spins out of there, and there's the foul on Cleveland High's Lauren Hurst. They have no choice.
Yeah,
Lauren
they're
Hurst,
just going to run the clock down if you don't foul them.
Yep, Lauren Hurst picks up her second, team 8. And here comes back into the game, number 23. That's going to be Micaiah Jeffries as Tanner will check out at the line shooting free throws for Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. A 1-and-1 for Carpenter, who now has 1 free throw. And she has missed this one on the front end. And the rebound to Brandy Barrett's pick it up. Shot good.
Weber.
Who was that? Weber picks up the loose ball, and Barrett lead now is just about, it is pretty much history now. 17-point lead with a minute 13 to go. Paige Moody, they need her to shoot threes, and there is a three, and it is no good. Rebound to the Barretts. Swick takes her away. 1:03 to go, and with 1 minute to go in the game, the Barretts lead it, and there's a foul right there called on Lauren Hurst, her third. Team 9th, so they'll shoot a 1-1. This will be, I believe, Swick's going to line. Erica Swick, a junior. She is a 5'8" junior. She'll shoot a 1-1. Now, if you want to get in shape, her mother is a personal trainer, Steve, at the Y.
Oh.
And her mother could whip both me and you at the same time. Shot is no good. Missed the front end, 1-1. Rebound, Lauren Hurst. And here comes Lady Raiders quick in the front court. Pass on the baseline to Tanner. She's in trouble. Back out to Hurst, inside shot, rolls good, and timeout Cleveland. Hurst picks up her 8th point of the night, and with 47 seconds to go, the Bears with a 15-point lead. Cleveland will take a 1-minute break for Tennessee Valerie Rogers. We'll take it with them here on Mix 104.1, where games supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 1 minute. Just had a shot made by Cleveland High School. I'm not sure who made that. And just we come back.
Lauren Hurst made the shot.
Who made it? Lauren Hurst. Okay, Hurst made the basket. We'll keep it here now. We got 35.9 to go. Bears up by 13 at 46-33. Cleveland calls that time, and they're out of timeouts. They have no timeouts remaining here. The Bears up 46-33. We got the boys game coming up next between the Bears and Raiders. Bradley coming in at 1-3. Cleveland 2-3. So neither team off to a very auspicious start, but that's early in the season. Both coaches still searching for starting five, really.
Yeah, right combinations put on the floor at the right time.
And they both play pretty good competition.
Yeah.
Give them credit for that. But right now with only 35.9 to go in this game, Barrett's up 46-33. They'll have the ball in backcourt when the play is resumed here, and that is Cleveland's last timeout, so they're through with timeouts. They've been having a foul. Bradley's in the double bonus if Cleveland fouls, and if Bradley fouls, Cleveland will be in the single bonus. And it'll be Ashlyn Carpenter, Creighton in the inbounds in backcourt, and she'll bring into Hannah Jones or Weber, who's an excellent free throw shooter. And here it's trapping backcourt, and it's going to be Weber trying to, and there's time called by the Barretts. They were going to be a 10-second violation there for the Barretts, and the crowd is really just about filled up the whole gym. And let's see, with 27.6 to go, let's take one more timeout because this is a 30-second timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout and be back in 1/2 minute on Mix 104.1. Back in 30. Back here at Bradley Center with 27.6 seconds to go in the game, 46-33. Bears with the ball, leading by 13. They'll have the ball side court. Crittenden inbounds to Carsey Weber. Big, tall, lanky Carsey brings it across the timeline this time and skips it ahead now to Ledford. Clock's at 20 seconds to go. In the corner, they'll go to Weber. Bradley's not taking a shot in a long time except free throws. Ledford and Weber wide open. She'll shoot the three, and she hits it. I'd say you better hit it.
Yeah.
That's another three-pointer for Cleveland Utilities. Her fourth of the night, and the lead is back to 16 with 5 to go, and that may be the final score. Here's Hurst on the drive, hooks it up. Foul call with 1.2 to go in the game. Foul is on 00. That's going to be the fourth one on Crittenden. For the losses, Vanderbilt Morgan, and for line shooting 2, it's going to be Hurst. First one is good. That's her first free throw. She's got 9 points. Crittenden limps off the field. I hope that's nothing serious. Off the court. One more shot is good. So she sinks them both. And it's 48-35. And there it's going to be the final score as the Bears win it. 48-35 to improve to 6-0 on the season. 1-0 in district play. Cleveland dropped to 5-1 and 0-1 in district play.
49.
35. 49. Oh, yeah, 49. Excuse me, 49.
We don't want to short nobody, Gary.
No, 49-35 the final. 14-point win. That for the Bears will be 98 wins in a row in district play. It will also be 33 in a row here at home, I believe, for Bradley Central girls. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Be coming back with our good friend Terry Scott, and we return here on Mix 104.1 as we enter our Crawford's Pharmacy post-game portion program back in 2 minutes. Three-game sweep so far for the Bradley JV squads, boys and girls, and the Barretts as well. As we mentioned, they are now 6-0 1-0 in the district. Cleveland drops to 5-1, so they're right there. And 0-1 in District 5, 4A play this year. It's not 3A. It's for being joined now by a good friend, a guy we have worked with for the last several years, working on the LETS, the Let's basketball camp that's provided each summer by your foundation, or Alvin's foundation, and the family's all members of that foundation. Terry Scott, of course. Terry goes into the Bradley Central Hall of Fame, which is for the best of the best, the elite, as they say. And a lot of people don't get in the Hall of Fame. They're very deserving, but you're deserving, and you're in that, and congratulations on getting in there tonight.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to shout out to Alvin.
Okay.
He couldn't make it. He's listening on the radio, by the way. He had called Gloria.
Good.
And I want to represent him also.
Yeah.
And then Gloria's in the Hall of Fame, and
Yeah.
of course we got one more, and that's Levi and myself. So it's really an honor to become home during this time. It's an honor.
Well, it's very deserving, Terry, and I've talked to you many, many times, and interviewed you several times and all. I want to talk to you about the camp in a minute, but going back to your early days, you came here, you were at College Hill High School for your first 2 years. You came here as a junior.
Yes.
And your coach was Bill Walker.
Yes.
And Bill, you know, he didn't have
military Bill.
Military, yeah, that's a good name for it. He taught math here, and he seemed like a good math teacher. But he didn't have any black players at that time, and you were accepted by him and the team, and Jimmy Cannon and all these guys that you played with. Derry Cocker's here tonight. You know?
Yes.
Wayne Richardson is another one, great teammate.
I talked to Wayne earlier today. David Montgomery's here. I just think David Montgomery was a senior when I was a junior.
Yeah.
I just think that if you go look at it from the religious thing, I'm not a preacher or anything like that.
Right.
But it was all in the journey, the cards, because I did not know when my grandmother sent me and Levi out to Bradley exactly what was going to happen, except it was a good thing. And Derry came in from Georgia. I got Jimmy Drew came down from Illinois. Stan come up from Chattanooga, along with Darcy from Memphis. The Tricky Foundation people are here from Nashville.
Yep.
We got Larry Baker, Greg Davis coming in from Oklahoma. It's been a great journey, and I can't say enough about my hometown and my home school.
Well, you made us proud, certainly, going to Middle Tennessee and then on to Oral Roberts, where you coached for many years. And in high school, you had some tremendous success out in Oklahoma, 3 boys state championships there, and I know you were a teacher for a long time, a head coach.
Yes.
You married a lovely young lady.
Yes, and I want to say shout out to her too, because she's home and with my daughter in Muskogee, and I want to say a shout out to them.
Well, we're glad to have you here tonight. Let me hand this to Steve. I need to get some lines for the next game here. I'll get Steve working on that. And we'll continue the interview here. What are your plans? I asked you this earlier. Are you going to stay? Your wife's listening, maybe. And now, you're going to stay. I'm going to ask you anyway. You're going to stay in Oklahoma, or you're going to move back to Tennessee?
My hope, and I said it to you, and I said it during the camp. I said it to the men Alvin that talked about it. I could see myself coming back to Cleveland. I could see that because the love that's been shown since I started coming back for the camp. I was gone almost 50 years.
Yeah.
50 years.
That's a long
and I came back for the class of 66 50-year anniversary, a homecoming, and reunion, and I was a guest speaker. And Randy Fox got me back. I miss Jerry Frazier, bless his heart, Glenn Leach, and the rest of the people that are not here with us today.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to be here with you. People don't know how good a basketball coach you are. You worked all the camps here too, so you know what's going on.
It's a lot of fun. It's a free thing, you know.
Yes, it is.
Go back. That is a free thing for all the up and coming. I think 5th grade through whatever grade.
9th grade.
9th grade. So we invite them to come, and we didn't get to have one last year because of COVID.
2 years.
2 years. 2 years. Yeah.
For 2 years we didn't have one.
So hopefully, if things back to normal, so-called normal, we're going to have one this coming July.
Yeah. I've already talked to the boys' coach. He's on board. I've already talked to Turner and the Chubb. We got a tentative date in mind. I don't want to make the announcement until Turner gets it.
Sure.
But I'll tell you off the air what it is. But we don't want to go ahead of the cart, ahead of the horse here. But we do have a date in mind, and we're very excited. And I see Darnell May here.
Yeah, Darnell's going to be here.
Darnell. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Darnell's an assistant coach at Cleveland High School
Yes,
now.
sir.
Well, Terry, we're going to let you go. We got to get
Thank
ready for
you.
our next game, but thanks as always, brother. We love you.
Thank you,
And
Gary. Appreciate you.
Anytime
Thanks for
you're
being my
in town,
friend, and
look-
thanks for
Yes,
taking
sir.
care of me.
Thank you. We appreciate
All right.
you, man.
All right, bye-bye.
That is Terry Scoggins for Bradley Central Bears, went to the Hall of Fame here tonight. One of the few members there, and we appreciate him, and he's being asked to interview with, yes, sir, come on by here. We'll take another 2-minute break here, 2-minute timeout. Be back here with more live coverage on our Crawford Pharmacy pregame portion program back in 2 minutes on the Mix 104.1 game supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. In their game. See, I hadn't. Back at Bradley Central, where the girls' games have finished, the JV games have all finished, getting ready for the boys' matchup. We look at the history of the Bears and the Raiders. Bears have a pretty sizable lead in this series. I'm trying to find some information I had. I don't know if I have it in front of me here or not. But in this series, they have a pretty good lead over Cleveland High School. It's like 80-something to 50-something, something like that as far as the series itself goes. Now, Cleveland's had their number here in the last few years. Bradley won. Didn't win any last year. Bradley won in the district championship 2 years ago in a big upset when Cleveland's unbeaten, ranked number 1 in state, and Bradley upset them in the final game by 1 point in the district championship. Cleveland won both games last year. The history, here we go. The Bears lead the history by a count of, somewhere I have it, 87-59, so it's pretty much close on. 87-59 is a series lead for the Bear over Cleveland High School in 146 games played. Cleveland took both games last year, 74-62, the final one is 73-54. And then the district championship went to the Bears 62-60 2 years ago, and regional championship went to Cleveland the next week, 69-61. So they've had some close games. They've actually played overtime 9 different times. They've had a double overtime, a triple overtime, and even a quadruple overtime played throughout the years. And we've had some intense, really, really intense rivalries when both these teams had loaded teams. not starting off as loaded teams this year yet. As I said, Bradley 1-3 coming in, Cleveland High School 2-3 as they come into tonight's game. Of course, the Bears with a new head coach, Zach Carpenter, and Reggie Tucker in his third year at Cleveland High School coming into tonight's game. As far as the series goes, it would be for Zach, of course, his first game. And Coach Tucker is 3-1 against the Bears in those 2 years played, as we mentioned earlier. This series started back in 1965 and 66 when Cleveland High School first opened as a school. It was the second high school in Bradley County. Until that point, it was only Bradley Central. And Bradley went from about 3,000 kids down to 2,000. And then Walker Valley opened in 2000 time frame and took it on down a little bit more. So they're pretty much evenly bounced between the three schools. And we're getting ready for the introduction, starting lineups and so forth. I tell you what we'll do. We'll send it back to the studio for a 1-minute timeout here on Mix 104.1. We come back, we'll be bringing you the starting lineups here just before the tip-off here. Back in 1 minute. Back here at Brandon Central, I hadn't talked about it much tonight, but McMinn County is at Walker Valley. The McMinn girls won that game. That's a District 4 AAA matchup. McMinn went 67-38, so they really whipped the Lady Mustangs. And the McMinn boys lead Walker Valley 17-4 after the first quarter play there. Those games being played at Walker Valley tonight. Here we're getting ready for the boys game, and the starting lineups first for the Cleveland Raiders of Coach Reggie Tucker. Come in 2-3. They'll start number 1, Roddy Broadnax. Number 5, Judah Salt. Number 11, Jason Brooks. Number 22, Alex Hyde. And number 23, Gabe Leeper. For Cleveland, for Bradley, they'll start 6-foot sophomore, number 00, D. Reed. Number 4, Brandon Chabert is a 6-foot senior. Number 15, Trevor Carpenter is a 5'10 junior. Number 44, Savoy Humes, a 6'4 senior. Number 50, Carter Howard is a 6'5 senior. And we'll be back in 1 minute with a tip of this game in 1 minute.
All right, you got clear for 1 minute.
Okay. Hines, that's not the right name. That's Adam. He's got it.
That's the best way.
Getting 1 minute. Back here at Bradley Central on Mix 104, getting ready as the lineups are being introduced. We got a full house here tonight at Jim Speed Arena as we go into the fourth game of the night. The Bradley Central teams have taken the first three all pretty easily. And right now the starting lineup brought to you by Honda Cleveland is being introduced here on the radio. This game is, I mentioned again, is being streamed live if you're home on the computer on the BCHS Barrett Network under Facebook and YouTube. You can hear this audio and see the video coming from Eli, Noah, and Cadence under the direction of Mr. Gwen Schroyer. So give a plug to those guys and share the love with my buddies over there. As they wave to us there. There we go, ready for the tip-off. Cleveland, the road blues, red numbers trimmed in white. Brandon, the home whites, gold numbers trimmed in black. It'll be Josh Wyckoff jumping center. And I think I got the wrong starter here. Yep, Josh Wyckoff. I didn't give the right one. Carter Howard's in there. And here we go. The tip will go to Carter Howard, the big tight end. Corrals it and brings it down. He'll go to Brandon Shimbera. We'll get to the line set here for the Bears. D. Reed, Carter Howard, Brandon Shimbera, Trevor Carpenter, and Josh Wyckoff. Here is Shimbera working against man-to-man. Trevor Carpenter, left wing. Trevor deadly outside. Here comes Carter inside, low off the glass. Shot to good, but a foul. They call him Cleveland High School. For the loss of Vanderbilt Morgan, that's going to be a foul on number 23. That'll be Gabe Leeper, his first, team first. To the line shoot free throws for Crown Cross from Donna. Jeep around number 50. Get Carter Howard, three-sport letterman here at Bradley. Baseball, football, basketball. He's a good athlete. Shot is good. First score of the night comes at 7:39 to go. It's a free throw, 1-0 Bears. We're in the boys game, Bears game.
Time change.
Yeah. I just learned to get off this new time. We're on this slow time. Next shot is also good for Carter.
Carter's a good free throw shooter.
Yeah, he is. He may be the best on the team. Cleveland bringing it in front court. Let's see, Brad's going to line up in just straight up man-to-man, of course. Talked to Coach Carpenter this week. Hope you heard the interview with him. It's online. You can view that on the BCHS Bear Network. He talked about he likes the man-to-man defense. He'll play zone. Here's a pull-up jumper by Cleveland. Shot is no good. Rebound, Bradley's Wyckoff rips it away from one of the defenders. There's going to be taken away from Judah Salt. A tip was made by Jason Brown. Here's a three-pointer by Shimbera. No good rebound, Cleveland. That's going to be Broadnax taking it down, and they'll bring it into front court. Rodney Broadnax. The drive coming up with the, and he's walking. Yeah. Couldn't get stopped. That's going to be Salt. Turns it over back to the Bears. 7:01 to go. 2-0 Bears in the first quarter. Coach Carpenter up yelling. It's hard to hear anybody in here. We're taking up money tonight, folks. We hope you contribute to that for the very worthy cause for the Smith family. Christian Smith, a student here at Brandon Central. Daddy Tim works at Cleveland High School as a teacher. Hope to help that family out in their difficult times. So please open your hearts and your pocketbooks and kick in a little cash, change, whatever you may have in the Christmas tree. Here's Carter Howard, long two, shot no good, rebound. Wyckoff takes it away. On to D. Reed, back to Carter. He wants to drive the lane. He'll throw it up off the board. Good for two more. Carter Howard's got 4. All 4 of the Bear points, and the lead is 4-0. In front court will be Salt. Salt, left side, well, maybe a 3, no. Inside drive, shot up short, no good. Rebound tip to Cleveland. Pull away by Hyder. Long 3, shot no good. Rebound Bradley. Taken away by Shimbera. Shimbera quickly in the front court, going all the way to the length of the left. Shot is up, it's no good, but he'll be fouled. He'll shoot free throws. The loss of Vanderbilt Morgan. Fouls number 23. It's going to be 2 quickly on Leeper. That's 2 on 23. Leeper. At the line shooting free throws is Shimbera. Misses the first. Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Rammer. Free throw. One more shot coming up. As Leeper is out of the game. Let's see, give me a number on the guy that just checked in there. That's 23 just checked in. I've already got a 23. Yeah. Hey. Oh, okay. 5:50 to go in the first period. 5-0 Bears with the basketball. Trevor Carpenter goes to D. Reed. Wants to drive, can't do it. Carpenter, 3-point range, gets a screen. Will he shoot? Nope, won't shoot. Wyckoff way out top, out of his normal play position. Here's the drive by Shimbera. Gets nudged, nothing called there. Here's Reed for 3. Shot is no good. Rebound. Out of bounds to Cleveland High School. Hey, Joe. Okay, we got everything squared away here, folks. I turned the mic off there just for a split second. Coming up, Hyder on the drive against Reed. Lost it. Reed has it on the floor. We've got control by Leeper. Long 3 lob inside. Tried to do the alley-oop. No good. Rebound Bradley. Shimbera going the other way. Shimbera down the right lane. Checked by Salt shot by Chambera, and no good. Three-pointer down and out. Leaper the rebound. Wants to drive. Does. Shot up, blocked, foul Bradley's Wyckoff. Josh Wyckoff gets a foul, his first, team first, at the line to shoot 2. It's going to be number 23, and that's going to be Gabe Leaper with 2 fouls at 4:54 to go in the opening quarter. 5-0 Bears. At the line shooting for Crown across the Dawes Jeep Ram is Gabe Leaper. His free throw is good. He'll have another. That foul for the loss is Vanderbilt Morgan. One more shot coming up. Cleveland player steps in there to say something. That's Brooks. I'm not sure what that's about. One more shot for Leaper. 5-1 to score, by the way. Bradley by 4. Next shot's good. He's got 2. 5-2. 4:54 to go, and a slow start again, just like the girls' game. Bradley backcourt. Wyckoff walking up floor now. Spins free. Comes across the timeline against Salt. Keeps his dribble line. Goes back to Chambera, who's checked by Leaper. Chambera back to Salt, up to B. Reed down low. Here's Josh Wyckoff on the drive. Off the paint. Shot is no good. Jump ball. No foul, Bradley. Foul on Carter Howard. That's going to be his first, team second. That's 2 each. And I'm not sure what they're doing now. A lot of talk between the referees and the coaches. Aiden McClary will check in for the Bears, number 13. He is in. He's a senior. Correction, number 5. Carter Howard out. Aiden McClary in. So the tight end checks in for the quarterback. The crowd is really into this game tonight. It is loud. Hope that's not bothering the quality of our broadcast here. Here is Leaper on the drive. Pull up, jumping right, elbow shot. Good for 2. Leaper nails it, and it's a 5-4 game. He's got all the Cleveland points. Bradley inbounds against four-court pressure in backcourt. Wyckoff takes a pass in from McClary. McClary walked off the football field and said, boys, I can still play this game after sitting out 2 years. And he has picked up, here's a pass inside low, and D. Reed blows a wide open layup.
It was there.
Great feed from McClary, and D had it. Somehow lost it out of bounds. 4:07 to go in the period. 5-4. Getting ready to check in with the Bears will be number 23, freshman Romarian Taylor. They call him Ram. Leaper. Looks like he's the go-to man for Cleveland. He's a drive to the hoop. Shot up. Good. It's good for Leaper. 6'5 Cleveland. Leaper with all 6 points. So they did not stop his penetration. Aiden McClary in backcourt, working one-on-one against Salt. Boy, there's a foul on Salt. He's trying to say, I didn't do it, but he's going to get called. Judah Salt, his first, team third. And in will be Taylor, and also in will be for Cleveland High School number 4, Arian Thomas. I assume that name is correct. And with 3:44 to go, it'll be Bradley ball. Cleveland up 6-5 here in the first quarter. Chambera comes over for the layup. Shot is good by Brando. He got good penetration, and the Bears lead 7-6. Quickly in front court will be Brooks. Here's a long 3-shot. Good for Cleveland High School's number 12, I believe.
Timeout, Cleveland.
Scored. So I don't know who scored for Cleveland. We'll take a quick 30-second break. Back in 1/2 minute on Mix 104.1. Back in 30 seconds. As you get Tyler into the game. And here comes Aiden McClary. Comes wide open into the lane. Layup good. Defense sort of fell back, and he said, okay, I'll take an open shot. 9-9 score. In the corner, here comes a drive by Salt. Gets cut off. He's in trouble. Goes out top now, left wing. Here's a long 3-shot short rebound to Cleveland. Back up for a 2-shot block by Wyckoff. Rebound, Trevor Carpenter. Head to Taylor for a 3-shot is go! Back up, no good. Foul, Cleveland. Boy, it did everything but go through the net.
It didn't come through the bottom, but it used all the net.
Foul on Broadnex, his first, team fourth for the officers of Andrew B. Morgan. And a line shooting free throws, number 22, Josh Wyckoff, a 6'6 senior. And the free throw is good. He'll have another. His first point of the night. He has one foul. Tatum O'Brien check in for Cleveland High School, his first appearance tonight. He's a senior. One more shot for Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at 3:05 to period. 10-9 Bears by 1 in the first. Next shot is good. He'll sink that one. Brad's going to have a sub in Jackson Airy. Brad is trying to get a sub in there, and officials didn't look at the scores table. Jackson Airy is going to check in. Next dead ball. Here's inside layup coming up. Nope, shot no good. Rebound. Should have been a foul on that ball. Rebound O'Brien. And here comes the drive, and here's the ball knocked away by Shimbera. Picked up by O'Brien out top. Back now to Broadnex. Broadnex wants to drive. He'll go to the baseline. Shot knocked away, still by the Bears. Aiden McClary has a steal. 3-on-3. McClary to the hoop. Shot is good for 2. And the Bears lead by 4 at 13-9. McClary, a breakaway, 1-on-3. Took it to the hoop.
Yeah, should have drawn a foul.
Could have got fouled. Could have been called for a foul. Salt wanting to shoot. Can't do it. He'll penetrate the elbow. Goes back to top. Bradley's defense is really, really working hard. And here is, nope, thought was going to have a shot there. They'll go to Broadnex out left wing. Broadnex to O'Brien. Bryan penetrates into the lane, goes up to a shot. It's good. Count it, and he's fouled. Tatum O'Brien gets a two-pointer. Fouls on the Bears. 15, Trevor Carpenter, his first, team foul number 3. And then for Airy, Airy will be in actually for Wyckoff. Jackson Airy. The line to shoot 2 free throws. Actually one, just one. Will be Tatum O'Brien shooting 1 for Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 1:58 to go. Free throw is good. So O'Brien's got 3 points. It's a 13-12 lead. Brantley by 1 with the ball in backcourt. O'Brien's going to challenge Aiden McClary. Oh, there's another foul. There's footballers against footballers in the corner. Here's a long 3. Shot is no good. Tip to Bradley. Airy falls his own shot, puts it up and in for 2. Jackson Airy. That's what you got to do. You can't admire your threes. You got to fall, and he did.
Yeah.
Got 2 points. Here's Salt inside, free for a loose ball. Judas Salt comes wide open. We're back and forth. 15-14. Bears still cling to a 1-point lead. Carpenter bringing it up this time. He'll give it up to Taylor. Taylor picks up the dribble. Got to find somebody. Goes cross court to Airy. Airy kicks it back out top now to Shimbera. Aiden McClary in the left corner. Carpenter in the right corner. Here's Shimbera. Will he drive? Yes, he will. In the lane. Kicks it back out now to Airy. 3-point for Jackson. Shot is good. Jackson Airy. First 3-pointer of the game for the Bears. And Cleveland Chili's makes it an 18-14 game with 58 seconds to go in the first quarter play. Here's a drive by Leaper. Inside shot up. It's going to roll good. Leaper. He's got 8. 18-16. 43 seconds to go in the first quarter play. And ball kicked out of bounds by Cleveland. Jarius Rogers will check in. Coach Carpenter interviewed him earlier this week, and he goes to his bench a lot. He really goes deep into his bench, and he goes early. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 subs out there right now. 1 starter on the floor for the Bears here in the first quarter. Shimbera working to the left side, skips down low to Jackson Airy. He goes up to shoot. He's having it knocked away. Picked up by Cleveland High. Jackson wanting a foul, no foul call. Broadnex the ball out top. Wants to drive, he does. Gives it up now for Leaper for a 3. Shot is good by Leaper. Boy, he is filling. He got 6, 8. He got 11 points for Cleveland's 19. And they'll take a lead at 19-18 with 16 seconds to go. Airy to Shimbera. Shimbera keeping the dribble line with 9.
Somebody's got to be open, Gary.
Here comes McClary in the lane for 2. Shot is no good. Short rebound Cleveland. 3, 2. He doesn't know the time. And now he's going to fire a long 3. It's no good at the horn. It was after the horn, actually. So after 1, Cleveland 19, Bradley Central 18, and we'll be back in 1 minute with period number 2 here on Mix 104.1. Back in 1 minute. Back at Bradley Central after one period of play, the Raiders lead the Bears by 1 point, 19-18. Steve, it started out slow, and then more of the tempo changed, got faster, and
both teams are wanting to run with the ball.
And both teams shoot pretty good.
Yeah.
Second part of the quarter. It'll be Cleveland ball opening the second period. They lead by 1, 19-18. Bradley's won the first 3 games quite handily in all 3 cases. The Bears will have Jarius Rogers, Aiden McCleary, Jamarian Taylor, Jackson Airy, and Trevor Carpenter on the floor. Cleveland will count it with Gabe Leeper, Judah Salt, Tatum O'Brien. See, Brooks, and here's a drive inside by Leeper. Man, goodness. I don't know who this kid is. I don't remember him, but he's got 13 points. And here's a steal by Leeper. Going the hoop shot. It's good. He's got another one. He's got 15. And the time's going to be called by Coach Carpenter. And it's going to be a 30. A 30-second timeout called by Carpenter. We're going to keep it here. We just come out of a break here. Looking ahead to our broadcast schedule coming up. Let's give you an update on the score here. It's a halftime. Benton County leads Walker Valley boys 27-19. 27-19 the game there. Our next broadcast schedule after tonight will be the 13th on Monday. That'll be Walker Valley hosting Coffee County. That'll be Terry and Greg Phillips doing that broadcast. That's Walker Valley hosting Coffee County. Then our next broadcast here will be Friday, 2 weeks from tonight. 2 weeks. But as Bradley and East Hamilton play, no, that's a road game. That's at East Hamilton. That's Bradley at East Hamilton on the 17th. That's on our broadcast schedule as well. And then we'll all take the break until January, and our first game back will be Bradley Central at McMinn Central. Looks like that's how it stacks up. We'll go through that again before we leave the air tonight. As Airy inbounds in the backcourt, the young sophomore Jarius Rogers, he gets a nice lead pass ahead to Aiden McClare, who lost the handle on it, grabs it back, saves it control to Jamarian Taylor. Down low to Jackson Airy inside. Shot is up off the glass, no good. Follow tip and saved by Airy. But he kicks it back in, but he's out of bounds, they say. He had a foot on the line, I guess, when he come down. 7:20 and a half. Cleveland by 5 at 23-18. As Gabe Leeper has taken over. Bradley trying to get a sub in. Wyckoff. Also, Shimbera will come in. Bradley has one starter on the floor. Now they're fixing to put in a couple more subs here. Out front, controlling is Hyder. On to Leeper. They want him with the ball. He is hot. Cross-court pass, though. Shot up, no good by Brooks. Rebound Leeper on the backside. Here's Leeper down low, shot up, bad shot underneath, couldn't get a good look. Hits the rim into the hands of Jarius Rogers. Rogers gets out of there to Jackson Airy. Airy brings it into front court, long cross-court pass to Trevor Carpenter. He'll fire the long three-pointer. Bottom, Carpenter. His first, team second. For Cleveland Utilities, 23-21. Cleveland up by 2 with the ball. Tatum O'Brien, top of the key, controlling against Airy. Wants to drive, he will. Gets double team, kicks it off, and now here's a long 3. Shot good by Cleveland's Hyder. His second. Both teams shooting lights out right now. It started about halfway through the first quarter. Airy in backcourt goes to Carpenter. Tries to spin free, and he does into front court, and goes to Airy. There's a foul, no call. Down low, and it's going to be picked up in the corner. Here's Carpenter for another long three-pointer shot. Is no good. Rebound. Airy on the backside for 2 shots. Good for Jackson Airy. He's been off to a slow start this year, but he's coming on tonight. 26-23, Cleveland by 3. Leeper at three-point range, lost his dribble, and here the Bears have it. Knocked away by Jarius Rogers. Here is McCleary. Shot good for Aiden McCleary. He's got 6th, and it's a 26-25 game. Cleveland by 1. As D. Reed, Josh Wyckoff, and Good this time by Brooks. His first two. 31-31 our score. Cleveland going to try to double team Chambera in backcourt, and he's going to be forced out. Turnover Chambera. Good defense that time. Should have given the ball up. Give it right back to Cleveland. Salt will have the inbounds, and Cleveland's trying to get a sub in. They do. Salt's going to sit out again. Number 11, Brooks checks back in. 3:22 to go. Into front court quickly. Leaper. He's not scored in a while. He had 15 for their first.
I think they're paying attention where he's at.
My goodness. He can shoot. He kicks the ball into the corner. Here's a foul on Carpenter. He's got two. Team third. Carpenter's going to check out. Not a shooting foul. Aiden McClare will check back in for the Bears. Cleveland inbounds right here in front of the Bear bench. It'll be Tatum O'Brien trying to throw it in. And he's going to get it into Broadnax. Rodney thought about it, will not shoot. Brooks will fire a long three, and it is no good. Short rebound to Cleveland. And here's Broadnax. He'll fire the three. It is no good. Rebound. Bradley Wyckoff rips it away. He'll kick it ahead now to D. Reed on to Chambera. 2:55 to go in the half. 31-31 our score. Two evenly matched teams at this point right now. Chambera goes to Howard. Howard looks for a cutter. Nothing open there in the lane. Chambera wants to penetrate. He will into the lane. Kicks it back now to Reed in the corner. He'll fire the long three. Shot is no good. Rebound Cleveland.
Bears have had a lot of them go down and come right back out.
Rebound, long lead pass front court to Leaper. He'll drive the lane. Kicks it back. There could have been a foul call. O'Brien on the drive. Inside shot is good for two. That's 5 points for him, and they lead at 33-31. Chambera to Wyckoff across the timeline, left side. Calling play number 3 from Zach Carpenter here. Should have been a foul call on O'Brien. They were not playing football, guys. You're seeing this on TV, you know what we're talking about. Judah Salt back into the game for Cleveland. Replacing, let's see, who checked out? Looks like number 11. That'll be Brooks out of the game. Cleveland inbounds deep into backcourt as Leaper takes the inbounds, passes to 2-8 to go in the half. Cleveland by 2 at 33-31. Rich Tucker out on the floor talking to his player, which I don't think you can do. Referee says, get off the floor, coach. Here comes a drive by Cleveland into the lane. Kicks it back to O'Brien for a long three. Shot is no good. Air ball. Rebound Chambera on the backside. Takes it away. Look for a leader there. Nobody down the floor. Here's Wyckoff for the three, and it's no good. Rebound. Cleveland. Boy, takes some poor percentage shots and foul on Bradley. No, a jump ball. Jump ball to Bradley. Carter Howard, D. Reed tied up in there. Inside low with Brooks, or Hyder. That's going to be number 22, Hyder. Back in will be Brooks. With a minute 41 and a half, Cleveland by 2. The Bradley with the ball, right baseline. D. Reed will inbounds. He brings it in deep to Wyckoff. Wyckoff has trouble handling the ball. He gets control of it now. He's guarded by Judah Salt. Works to the left side, hands it off, tries to hand it off to McCleary, knocked out by Judah Salt. Give it to Bradley with a minute 32 to go. They'll inbounds left front court now. D. Reed will bring it in. He has started every game shooting. He's like, and here's a steal by Leaper. Who else? He'll get the layup. And Ram Taylor going to check in for the Bears. Next chance. Terrible inbounds pass by Reed. Terrible. Here comes the Reed with the inbounds play. Goes down low to Carter Howard. He's going to go up for 2. Shot is too hard. No good. Rebound. Cleveland takes away, and here come the Raiders running the other way. Ahead to Judah Salt. Kicks it back now to Rob Broadnax. Here's a long three. Shot is no good. Rebound Bradley. Cleared by McCleary. They're playing too fast.
Yeah.
They're playing totally out of control. This is street ball, we call it. Neither team setting up offense. McCleary down low to Carter Howard. He'll come. Oh, he tries to come open. It's out of bounds against Cleveland. And Marion Taylor will check in for D. Reed. Jamarian, a freshman with 54.2 to go, will check back in with a Cleveland 35-31. Bradley ball on the baseline. They laid the ball down because Bradley was slow to get there. The count comes to McCleary, comes in to Wyckoff. Out top now to Taylor. Taylor skips it back down low to Howard, and the ball is a bad pass. Taylor got put in there because of a bad pass for Reed, and he makes a bad pass himself. Here's Judah Salt on the drive, and he nearly throws away, but saved by Broadnax. Broadnax wants to drive. He will, and he's going to be fouled by Carter Howard. Howard's got 2. And he's not shooting. And they're trying to make Reggie Tucker go back in to stay in the coach's box. 36.4 to go. It'll be Cleveland ball left baseline. Leaper to inbounds. Looks inside, shot up, and good. They burnt Bradley on the back door there. That's going to be number 11, and that will be Brooks, of course. He's got 4. 37-31, Cleveland lead is 6. With that right at 1.5 minutes to go here in the opening half. Chavert drives the baseline, gets cut off, goes in the corner and out of McCleary. He will not shoot. He wants to drive inside. He does. Turn around jumper shot up, and good for McCleary. He's got 8. 37-33 with 17 seconds to go. Cleveland may hold it for one final shot. They will out near the half court. McCleary, the man, asked to challenge, clocks it. 8. Here comes a drive. Pull up jumper from the right elbow. Shot no good. Rebound to Judas Saul. He'll turn around, fire it up. Shot is short. Rebound Bradley. Carter Howard at the horn. So after one half of play, an exciting game between the boys and the girls. It is Cleveland High 37, Brandon Central 33. And we're at halftime, the Southland Finance halftime show. Back in 1 minute. Back in 1 minute. Back here at Bradley Central, we have another special presentation coming up. And if they'll kill the music, kill the music. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to have your attention one more time. Another special event coming up here at Bradley Central tonight was the honor of Ryan Howard, class of 2018 for the Bradley Central Barrettes. Considered by many as the Barrett greatest of all time because of her versatility, the 6'2" guard is the all-time leading 5-on-5 scorer in Bradley history. Ryan accumulated 2,499 points, cleared 969 rebounds, 558 steals, 544 assists, and blocked 194 shots in her 2014 through 18 Barrett career. Ryan is 3rd overall in scoring for the entire Bradley program, behind only Dana Caldwell and Liz Hanna, who played on the 3-on-3 format for the legendary coach Jim Smitty. Currently arrives in her senior year at the University of Kentucky as a 4-year starter. She is already 6th on Kentucky's all-time scoring list, 2nd in career scoring, 3rd in three-point goals made, and 8th in school history in double-doubles. She's both the National Freshman of the Year in 2014, is a 2-time defending SEC Player of the Year, and is once again one of the leading candidates for National Player of the Year. Ryan represented Team USA as a member of the Under-18 FIBA America team in 2018 that competed in Mexico City and was selected Most Valuable Player. She was selected as a member of the Under-19 World Cup in Bangkok, Thailand. In 2021, she represented the USA on the America Cup team in Puerto Rico and was selected as the Most Valuable Player. All 3 years competing for Team USA, Ryan was selected as an All-Star. She is considered the top overall prospect for the 2022 WNBA Draft. She is accompanied by her amazing mother, Miss R.J. Avery, and I give you, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ryan Howard. Ryan is being greeted out here by several of the Barrettes, coaches, and principals. Ryan being congratulated by Principal Patrick Spangler, A.D. Turner Jackson, principals Tyler Rich, Angela Neely, Dr. Candy Wright, and Andy McMahon for Bradley Central High School. And Coach Reuter will present her a beautiful trophy with her number retired and mounted on it. And a lot of pictures being made at this time. We'll keep it here for just another second, folks, as taking pictures out there at half court. Ryan played last night at 27 points at West Virginia. That game played at Kentucky. She flew in today, and she's going to be driven home by her mother, so she can avoid a early morning flight because she's got practice in the morning at 10 o'clock back in Lexington. So this girl is going to go great places and represent the Barretts and Bradley Central, our whole community very, very well. We knew when she came in as a freshman, she was going to be very, very special, and we've seen just that. That's Miss Ryan Howard, numbers being retired tonight. As the principals are going out there, Coach Reed was asking all the principals out there. They do this at halftime of the boys' game so that all the Bears could be out here watching this procedure and not in the dressing room at halftime like they would normally be. And that's why we retired or put Terry Scott in the Hall of Fame at halftime of the girls' game so the boys could be out here to watch his presentation there. So Ryan is out there with a whole flock of folks having their pictures made, and TV cameras and folks here doing their thing with her. And we'll get Ryan over here just as soon as this ceremony breaks up. And I think it's about to break up. We'll take a break and get her over here, but we'll first. Once again, folks, a big round of applause for Bradley Central's all-time great Barrett, Ryan Howard. Hey, Jeremy, we'll take a break here and be back in 2 minutes with more live coverage. Back in 2 minutes. Here at Bradley Central at halftime, Cleveland up 37-33 with the Bears, being joined now by a girl who had her jersey retired tonight, Ryan Howard. And Ryan, congratulations. There's very, very, very few Barretts that had that honor, and you're one of the best, as we said.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure being back here.
Did it feel strange walking back in here at the Jim Media Arena tonight? I know you've been back a few times, but and the Hughes family's in Memphis said to tell you hi, too.
When you have so many memories in here, it never feels strange.
You had a lot of great memories here, Ryan. I know you never lost a district game your entire time playing here and on the road as far as that goes. At Kentucky, I know it's a lot different than high school basketball. I know it is. What's the toughest thing to adapt to at Kentucky as opposed to high school?
Physicality. I would say girls are a lot more stronger in college than they are in high school.
Yeah. Coach Elsie, is she a lot different than Coach Mitchell?
Just a tad, but they have spent so much time together that they're basically kind of the same.
Same kind of coaching there. So you've got your next game, you say, with Merrimack at Kentucky, and that is when?
Sunday at 2.
So you've got to get back home tomorrow for practice early, 10 o'clock or so?
Yes, we have practice tomorrow at 11.
Oh, my goodness. RJ going to drive you home tonight, your mom?
Yeah, she is.
Are you going home tonight after the game or tomorrow?
We don't know yet.
Don't know yet. Make you decide that. As long as you get there for 10, Coach won't be mad at you?
Yeah.
Well, Ryan, we're going to have to start back here. I appreciate you stopping by to see us for a short time there. Congratulations one more time.
Thank you.
We miss you here. We talk about you a lot. I mean, it's hard not to when we've seen what you can do. And I know you've probably been an inspiration to some other Bears. Did you go in the locker room with the JV girls there and the varsity as well and talk with them? Or
Yeah, I did.
just listen in, whatever? You show them the Howard way of doing things? All right, we'll let you go. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
That's Ryan Howard tonight, who went to the Bears, had her jersey retired actually here at Bradley Central. Getting ready for the second half of play. We'll keep it here. It's 37-33 at the half. Cleveland High leading the Bears 37-33. And we'll be ready to go with a tip-off here in just a moment. Looks like it's going to be Cleveland basketball here opening the third quarter play. At least they're pointing that way. 37-33 our score. Cleveland High School, and it's been a fun first half. I mean, really, it was great to see and watch both teams shooting extremely well. Not hitting, Cleveland has 4 3-pointers. Bradley has 3 3-pointers. Let's see, Bradley shot as an overall 40%. Cleveland shot 46 at 3-point range. Cleveland 31%, Bradley 21%. And we're set to go as Judah Salt will check it in for Cleveland High School. He'll have Rodney Broadnax, Gabe Leeper, along with Brooks. And who am I missing down there? Looks like Hyder. That'll be the foul of the 4 for Cleveland High. And there's a walk by Leeper. Bradley will start with Shimbera, Carter Howard, Wyckoff, Trevor Carpenter, and also D. Reed on the floor as he opened the third quarter play. Cleveland 37-33, 37-33, a 4-point margin for Cleveland High School. Against pressure in backcourt, Trevor Carpenter skips it through there to Shimbera. He'll bring it across the timeline. Shimbera controlling on the right wing. Glad to have right here is Shimbera falling down, and then the ball's picked up by Wyckoff, and he's going to be tripped. Unintentional foul, but foul's going to be called on Cleveland's number 5, Judah Salt. He's got 3. First of the half now for the Raiders. And he's going to have to check out. Tatum O'Brien will check in. Tatum's will be playing football next year, I think, in college, as he's a senior. And the Bears inbounds right here in front of us as Ryan Howard is being greeted by a whole host of folks. When you talk to Ryan, get some autographs and pictures made of him. Here's Shimbera. Bad pass saved, though, by Wyckoff in the corner to Reed. Reed wants to drive. He comes open in the lane, can't shoot, though. Wyckoff takes a return pass. Driven back out top to Shimbera. Shimbera now half line. Coach Carpenter calling the plays from the bench here. Reed goes inside low to Howard. Howard go up for 2. Shot is no good. Gets his own rebound up again. This time is good. He's got 6. 37-35. It is Cleveland by 2. Leeper, who's been shut down after that first quarter where he exploded. Here's a long shot, a 3-pointer shot. No good this time. Rebound by Shimbera, knocked out by Cleveland High School. Matter of fact, Leeper had 17 points of Cleveland's 37. So he had a heck of a first quarter. 6:56 to go in the third. 37-35. Inbounds pass from Wyckoff to Shimbera. Trying to trap in backcourt on to Wyckoff. Bradley has the numbers now. 3-on-2. Oh, they had Carter Howard wide open. Didn't see him down low. Carter Howard up on the spin move shot. Gets his own rebound again. Puts it up again. That's how you rebound. Get your own rebound, and he keeps it up.
Yeah.
He keeps it up. Talked to him about that just this week at school here. There's a drive by Brooks, can't shoot, back out top Leeper, left side, and here comes a drive. Nope. And here is a 3. Shot is no good. Rebound Bradley Carpenter. That time the shot by Hyder, no good. Carpenter, the smallest guy on the floor, takes the rebound away from the big guys, hands it over to Wyckoff, back to Carpenter. 6:15 to go in the third. Carpenter on the drive, comes open underneath. It's good, and it's fouled. Somehow they fell off. Carpenter scores, fouls on number 11. It's going to be Brooks, his first. Carpenter picks up the bucket. His first 2-pointer. He's got 5 after the foul for the losses. Vanderbilt Morgan and 1 free throw. It is no good. Rebound to Cleveland. And it'll be Leeper into front court quickly with the ball. Kicks in the corner. Here's a long 3 shot. No good. Rebound the backside by Bradley. Wyckoff has it, I believe. No, it's Shimbera with the ball. He'll bring it in front court. He has it knocked away, and he's fouled. Fouled behind by 22, I believe. Yep, number 22. That's Hunter. He's got 2. I think that's 2.5. 5:54 to go in the third. 5:54. It'll be D. Reed inbounds to Carter Howard. He'll drive the baseline. Comes open again. Shot up. Good again. Carter Howard with 10 points, leading Bradley scoring. And it's 41-37. Bradley on top by 4 now. Cleveland has not scored this half. Bradley has put on the boards. They put 8 in the bucket so far. Pass inside low. Ball stripped away off of Cleveland. Josh Wyckoff forced that turnover. Knocked it off the leg of a Cleveland driver. And that was Hyder trying to drive in. Wyckoff inbounds along the baseline. Comes in deep now to Chambera. Back to Wyckoff quickly to avoid that double team trap in the corner. Wyckoff really has developed into a solid player for the Bears. He's a senior. He should be solid if he's going to ever be. Here's Chambera on the drive to the hoop for the layup shot is no good. Rebound O'Brien for Cleveland. He'll bring it across himself this time. Down the right wing. Wants to drive. He does. In the lane. Wide open shot. Short. No good. Rebound Bradley's. Carter Howard. Not a good shot that time by O'Brien. Taken away from Howard to Chambera. On to Wyckoff. He's cocked for a 3. Goes to the hoop. Shot blocked. Rebound Howard. Up strong. Shot no good. Rebound up by Wyckoff. No good. Rebound up Wyckoff again. Reed into the paint. Kicks it back to Carpenter. Carpenter wants to drive. He'll go to the hoop for the layup. Shot is no good. Oh, everybody and their brother missing layups. Bunny shots. Cleveland the ball down 4 now with 4:40 to go in the third quarter of play. Hyder started to shoot a 3. He will shoot a long 3. Way short air ball. Rebound Bradley. Carpenter catches the short ball. Long lead pass head to D. Reed. He'll kick it back now to Wyckoff for a 3-pointer shot is no good. Rebound into Cleveland's hands. And Leeper has his double team trap. Time's going to be called by Coach Tucker. And he's not a happy camper either. So, whoa! Catch our breath at
Fast and
4:22. There's a movie called Fast and Furious, and there's one being made here tonight. With 4:22 to go in the third, a full timeout for Cleveland and for Tennessee Valley Ranji. Back in 1 minute the score. Bradley 41, Cleveland 37 here on Mix 104.1. Back to the timeout. There's a 1 minute timeout called by Coach Reggie Tucker. It'll be Cleveland ball side front court, left side. I don't think anybody changed out during the timeout for player-wise. 4:18 to go in the third. Bradley up now by 4 at 41-37. Gabe Leeper trying to find an open man. He'll go down low. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Bradley Chambera clear. Chambera's had a good game tonight. That shot attempt by Brooks. And he missed his mark, and rebound went to the Bears. Chambera. Chambera's the leader on the floor here, no doubt about it. Wyckoff down low to Carter Howard. Has it stripped away by Leeper. Here comes Cleveland 2-on-2 on the fast break. Leeper goes to the hoop, and there's a shot, terrible shot, no good. Rebound Bradley. Wyckoff has it going the other way, 3-on-3. They're going to hold it up and slow it down, guys. Inside low to go to Carter Howard. He's going to be fouled behind. I believe it's Hyder. Let's see, 22 or 11. Yep, 22, Hyder. That's 3 on Hyder. He's got 3, and so does Judah Salt, Judah's on the bench. Aiden McClary checks in for Wyckoff. Bradley had the ball left baseline with 3:41 in the third. 4-point lead for the Bears. Team foul number 4 for Cleveland. Bradley's not fouled this half yet. Inbounds will come in the corner to Chambera for 3. Shot good. His first 3 of the night. Bradley's 4th for Cleveland Utilities. And the lead is 44-37, a 7-point margin for the Bears. I believe that's their largest lead. Leeper, way outside, left side to O'Brien, top of the key, can't shoot, on to Broadnax. Broadnax look for someone in the middle. There it is. There's Brooks down low, shot up and in for 2. Nice move on a great pass that time to Brooks. Jackson Area preparing to check in for the Bears. And boy, Bradley had Aiden McClary wide up for 2. I don't know how that happened. That's 10 points for McClary plus a 3-point. He's got 13 points for the Bears. As Aiden McClary comes as wide open as you can be.
Yeah.
A defender got caught in transition, maybe, but that was a set play. 2:51 to go. Bears by 7 at 46-39. Brooks on the drive. Inside low to O'Brien's shot short, no good. Rebound Bradley. Carter Howard clears again for the Bears. Carpenter back to Shimbera. And Aiden McCleary wide open over here. Nobody saw him in the transition game. Here's a long three by Shimbera. It is no good. Rimmed out and back, in and out. He's had 2 or 3 of them. Here comes Brooks on the drive all the way through. Pull up jumper. Little 10-footer shot, no good. Rebound down low. Cleveland up and in, and a foul. It's good. Count it. That foul is bucket is good by Hyder, his first. And foul, I'm not sure who that was on. Jackson Area will check in. Judah Salt will check in for the Cleveland team. And at the line shooting one will be Hyder, trying to convert a 3-point play. Carter Howard will check out. Got a little perspiration in the backcourt there where somebody tumbled. 2:22 to go in the third. 46-41 to score. Bears by 5. One shot coming up for Cleveland High School's Alex Hyder for the Crown Crosser Dodge Jeep Ram. That free throw is good. So Hyder's picked up 1 free throw, 1 bucket, 3 3-pointers. So he's got 10, he's got 12. And here's Bradley trying to break the press, and they do. Aiden McCleary wants to go to the hoop. He's going to be fouled. There's a lot of contact, and it's on number 1. It's be Rodnack's his second, team third, team 5th of the half. D. Reed out, Jamarian Taylor in for the Bears. Bradley has committed 1 foul here in the second half. Jamarian Taylor inbounds left baseline. He'll bring it into Shimbera. Shimbera checked by Gabe Leaper, and he is a leaper. And he'll give it up to Shimbera on the drive, and Shimbera scores. I didn't say he's a good defender. I said he's a good leaper. Here's a long pass down the floor, shot up, no good, too hard. Down low, Cleveland has it, and he's going to try to dribble out. No good, but he's going to be fouled finally. It's going to be a foul on Bradley Central's number 5. That will be McCleary, his first. And shooting 2, Crown Crosser Dodge Jeep Ram free throws be again number 22, Alex Hyder. He made his last one. That's a foul for the losses of Andrew B. Morgan, and the free throw is good by Hyder. He'll have another. We'll give you the game stats on our Crawford Pharmacy post-game show. Hope to have Coach Carpenter on the line at 1:54 to go in the third. 48-43 Bears by 5. Next shot is good. 48-44. Brandon's led by 7. Cleveland's led by 6, I believe, is their largest margin. Well, 6 by Cleveland the first half, Bradley by 5 the first. Here's a steal by Cleveland. He lost it, grabs it back, goes up off the glass. Shot good by Brooks. Bradley, some sloppy ball handling here. 48-46, Bears by 2. There comes in front court, double team, goes to Carpenter. At 3-point range, he'll not shoot. He'll drive instead to the hoop off the glass. Shot no good. And it's going to be rebound, grabbed away by Cleveland. Brooks has it. Quickly in the front, but going to go to the hoop. He'll go all the way through. He'll pass it back. And nearly turned it over, shot up and in by Cleveland's Rodnax. His first points of the night. 48 all our score. Bradley's playing totally out of control right now. And Cleveland has the momentum, obviously. Here's McCleary on the drive. Back to Shimbera. Into the paint, shot up, no good. Rebound to Cleveland. Taken away by Judah Salt with 58 seconds to go in the period. Probably don't need the coach wants to use the timeout. Here's Leaper for 2. Shot, no good. Rebound, Bradley. Harry tips it into the hands of McCleary. 48 our score. Bradley has with 45 to go in the period, and they'll lose it out of bounds. It's a bad pass by Shimbera. My, oh my, oh my. In for Bradley B. Jarius Rogers. Shimbera will check out. Apologize to his coach for that bad pass. You don't have to tell him it's a bad pass. He knew it. And it'll be Leaper going to walk it slowly up floor with 36 seconds to go. They're going to hold it for one final shot. Try to take the lead into the fourth period. It's tied at 48 right now. This is exactly what we thought it would be. Leaper out near half court with Jarius Rogers on him. Rest me at 2 team fouls. Leaper trying to shake free from Rogers. Rogers appeared today. Should be 5 count. There's a bad pass by Leaper, who really was out of control going to the hoop. Carpenter into front court in a second. Now he's in front court. Goes to Jermaine Taylor with 8. Back to Carpenter. Clock's at 5, 6, 4, 3. Carpenter kicks in the corner. Here's Aiden McClare for 3. Shot is no good at the break. After 3, We're all knotted up at 48-48. Our score, Bears 48, Raiders 48. Here on Mix 104.1. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and return to the fourth and final period and watch it be a wham-bam finish back in 1 minute here on Mix 104.1. Back here on Mix 104.1 from Jim Smead Arena, where the Bears and Raiders are all knotted up at 48-48 going to the fourth and final period. Bradley will have Aiden McCleary in the game, Brandon Shimbera, Trevor Carpenter, Carter Howard, and Jamarian Taylor. Cleveland will have Gabe Leeper, Judah Salt. Let's see, we have Brodnack still in there, Brooks. And here's a shot coming up by Taylor into the hoop for the layup. Shot is no good, rimmed out. Well, there's been a lot of shots, but both teams tonight went all the way down, done everything but fall through the net and spin back out with some backspin, I guess. In backcourt will be Brooks, bringing up into front court to Salt. On the right wing, onto Leeper. Leeper looks at Coach Tucker for the call. Takes to the right side with Shimbera checking him defensively. Wants to penetrate, gets cut off by Shimbera. And now we go to Brooks. Brooks pull up jumper, 15-footer, shot good. Brooks now has picked up 10 points. And Cleveland leads at 50-48. In backcourt, Carter Howard and Aiden McCleary. Carter trying to get rid of that ball. I'm not a ball.
Yeah, I'm not a ball guard.
Don't give it to me. Here comes Aiden McCleary on the drive. Left side goes to Carpenter. Here's a long three by Taylor. Shot is no good. Rebound. Cleveland foul. Bradley's McCleary.
I don't know that was the best shot.
No, it was not.
It's the first shot.
It's 3 on McCleary.
But not the best shot.
Yep, that's what Coach Smith would say. 3 fouls on the Bears, 5 on the Raiders as Wyckoff checks in for McCleary. There's 6:56 to go here in the game now. Cleveland up 50-48. That's their third team foul of the Bears. So they've got 3 to give. Cleveland has 5, so they've got 2 to give before the teams put each other at the bonus line. Left wing. Here's Brodnack on the drive. Inside kicks it out long to Leeper. He's been shut down, and my goodness. Shot no good. Rebound Bradley's. Shimbera clears, and he's going to be fouled by Leeper, I believe. 23, yep, that's Leeper. Leeper's got 3. Yep, that's 3 on Leeper, 3 on Hyder, 3 on Salt. Bradley has 3 on McCleary. No other player with more than 2 fouls. 6:37 to go, Bradley ball. That's 6 fouls now on Cleveland. So the next ball, or foul, put him at the free throw line. Wyckoff will inbounds on the baseline in backcourt. 50-48 Cleveland by 2. Wyckoff looking for somebody to come in, so he does come in the corner now to Taylor, back to Wyckoff. Wyckoff's a good ball handler for a big man, and he'll go to Shimbera. Shimbera quickly in the front court to the key, will not shoot. On to Taylor. Taylor right baseline, back to Shimbera. Shimbera clearing them all out. A lot of contact left. And there's a foul call on Cleveland's 23. It's 4 on Leeper. Just got his 4th. That's a quick call right there. I don't know about that. Leeper. And 1-1 for Shimbera after the foul for losses, Vander B. Morgan. At the line shooting, 1-1's good. Shimbera's probably the best free throw shooter. Him and Carter Howard. Tatum O'Brien back in. One more free throw for the Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram by senior Brandon Shimbera. Shot is good. Got them both. He's got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. We're tied again at 50. And here's an almost still in backcourt by Taylor. Oh, man. And there's a foul on Taylor. Little too much aggressive that time on Taylor. He got pushed off pretty hard by Hyder. He responded, and then Taylor gets called for his first foul, team foul number 4. So they've got 2 to give for the put Cleveland at the bonus line. Judah Salt inbounds to Broadnax. Broadnax kicks across Tatum O'Brien. Open at 3-point range. He decides he's not going to shoot it. Bradley, coach is saying shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. They don't think Tate can shoot it. 3-pointers. 6:02 and running. 50-50 our score. Here goes Brooks inside low. Can't shoot. And there is, my goodness. Basket's good by Judah Salt. As Chambera got slammed to the floor. Salt's got 4. Going to have to wipe up some perspiration. 52-50. They put the points on the wrong side of the scoreboard, didn't they? Yeah, it's 50-50. And I believe the scoreboard's wrong. And they're going to reverse it.
Yeah, they're out.
They better reverse it pretty quick or they're going to have, there they go. Get it fixed now. Now they got it right. See, I notice things like that. I might be old and feeble, but I notice a few things like that. Wycroft into front court, hands it over to Chambera. Chambera. Cleveland's defense out, very out front now. Aggressive. Here goes Carter Howard on the deep pass in the corner. Carter. Ram Taylor on the drive inside off the glass. It's good for 2. Marion Taylor, his first point of the night. And we're tied at 52. Good way to spend a Friday night. A huge crowd with some great stars here. Here's a drive by Cleveland. Missed. And a foul on Cleveland. On Bradley's number 22, Wyckoff. He's got 2. Team has 5. And shooting 2 for Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is going to be number 22, and that will be Hyder. He's got 3 free throws. We're tied at 52 with 5:18 in the game now. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here on Mix as well as on the VCHS Barrett Network, streaming it. First free throw is missed. Right to the foul for the loss of Vander B. Morgan. One more shot coming up now for Hyder. 5:18 in the game. Free throw is good this time for Hyder. He's got 4 or 5, 3 3-pointers. He's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 9 is 15. Here's Chambera. Fires a long 3. It is no good. Air ball. Not a good shot by Chambera that time. He'll go instead now to Brooks. Wants to drive. Judah Salt taking it to the hoop. Can't do it. They'll kick it back out top now. Brooks left side. Has Carpenter guarding him. He'll go to the hoop. He's in the paint, and he's going to walk. Yep, there's the walk. Brooks on the walk. And both teams are guilty of not finding a teammate.
Yeah.
Really, really bad about that.
Yeah,
both teams.
They're driving and shooting. And
Yeah.
You got to find somebody open.
Run a set play, guys. Come on, both teams. That's how you be successful. I mean, they're doing okay now, but taking some low percentage shots, high risk shots. Bradley controls Wyckoff out near the half circle over to Carpenter. Bradley, everybody out beyond the arc, wanting a drive. Marion Taylor thought about a long 3, passes up the opportunity. Goes instead to Chambera with 4:25 to go in a 1-point game. Here's Chambera. Inside gets hacked. No foul. Rebound Cleveland. Raised by 1 with the ball. Here's Brooks down low. Shot up. No good. Rebound Brandis Wyckoff. Cleared. On to Harris. Here's Marion Taylor on the run out. Layup shot. Oh, he's fouled. He's fouled. And he'll shoot 2. It's going to be number 22. That's going to be Hyder. He's got 4. That's 4 on Hyder. 4 on Hyder, 4 on Leaper. Free throw is no good for Crown Chrysler Dodge by Marion Taylor. 4:08 in the game. Aiden McClary comes back in for the Bears on the next dead ball. Next shot by Taylor is good. We're tied. 53 all with 4:09. Carter Howard checks out. Aiden McClary checks in. Leaper back in. He has got 4 fouls. Hyder's got 4 fouls. It could come down to a free throw shooting contest here in the 4th quarter. We're tied at 53 all. Glad to have us on the air tonight around the world, wherever you may be listening on our Mix 104 app. We appreciate your audience tonight. Here's Salt for a long 3. Shot no good. Rebound Brandis Wyckoff clears again. Boy, he's had a strong night on the board, just like Brooks for Cleveland. Nobody in backcourt now. They're going to have to back off. Lieber's got 4 fouls. Hyder's got 4. Lieber in the game now. Shimbera matched up with him defensively with 3:33 to go. Bradley is in the bonus. They get down here. Shimbera on the drive to the hoop. Shot partially tipped. Rebound Cleveland. Pull away this time. For Raiders by Hyder. 3:27 to go. Brooks baseline drive. Can't shoot. In the corner. Long 3 shot is no good. Rebound Bradley. Little Carpenter on the backside. Has it. Kicks it back now to Shimbera with 3:17 to go. Shimbera in the front court, skips it ahead now to Taylor. Back to Shimbera. Shimbera with Carpenter. Carpenter, 1-on-1. He's going to go to the hoop, lay it up. Shot is no good. Back up by Wyckoff. No good. Rebound Cleveland. Carpenter couldn't get, and he steals a ball in backcourt. Carpenter ahead to Taylor for the layup. Shot is no good, but he's fouled. Oh, a great steal by Carpenter. Fouls on number 5. That's Salt. He's got 4. At the line shooting for Crown Crosser Dodge is Amarian Taylor. 2:55 in the game. Shot is good for Crown Crosser Dodge G. Brown. After the foul for the loss of Vanderbilt Morgan. 54-53. Bears ball 1. Boy, Steve. Next shot is also good for Taylor. Boy, he has come off the bench and had a spark with a 3-pointer. Plus 6. He got 8. Leaper down low. They'll go to Broadnax. Trying to shove his way inside. He does. Shot up. Good for 2. And we're tied at 55. McClare will inbounds in backcourt with Shimbera back there. They'll bring it instead to Taylor. He's out at 3-quarter court. Back to McClary and Shimbera walking across. He got a help. There he goes. Cross in the front court to the corner. Here's a long 3 shot. It's good! With a 3-pointer, his second.
Team that makes a little run right now can be in good business.
You can't let him get open. 58-55, the Bears for 3 with 2:15 in the game. Here's a drive inside and a foul on the Bears. That's going to be Carpenter, I believe. They're not going to shoot him. It's on number 15, Carp. He has got 3. Carp's got 3, and the Bears will take a timeout, and we will take one with them. We're 2:10 in the game. Bears 58, Cleveland 55, and be a full timeout here for Tennessee Valley Raws on Mix 104.1, where games played by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 60 seconds. Back here at Brandon Central, boy, we've had a well of a game here on Mix 104.1 and the Bear Network. With 2:10 to go in the game, 58-55, Bears by 3. Cleveland had called the time. They'll have the ball. They'll have it, where, on the baseline, maybe? Yeah, on the inbounds. Leap will inbounds from the baseline. With the Bears up by 3. Leaper looking, still looking. And he finally gets into Judah Salt. Salt kicks it out top in the corner to Salt. Wants to drive, he will. Carries the ball back to the corner for a 3 shot, way short. Rebound Bradley, Shimbera. Ball was partially blocked, I believe, by one of the Bears. And Shimbera brings it into front court. Bradley's in a single bonus, no, double bonus. They get fouled now, double bonus. And they're going to pull it out with a minute 48 and a 3-point lead. Shimbera wide open inside the wide for 2. His first 2-point of the night. Lead is gone to 5 with a minute 40 to go here in the game. Leaper wants to penetrate, has it stolen. Wyckoff with a steal. Big steal by the Wyckoff. Shimbera to Carpenter. Bradley's going to melt the clock here for sure with a 5-point lead in the double bonus. Shimbera, and there's a foul called on away from the ball. That's not even near the ball. Broadnax is 3rd, team 10th. So shooting 2 will be. It was on number 1. The line shooting 2 is Shambera for Crown Cross. No, it's going to be Wyckoff. Shambera didn't get fouled. Everybody thought, but it was Wyckoff away from the ball.
Yeah.
So Wyckoff goes to the line shooting 2 shots for Crown Cross Dodge Chief Brown. After the foul for losses, that will be Morgan. 121, Bears by 5, 60-55. The shot by Wyckoff is good. He'll have another. Tonight he is 3 for 3, I believe, at the line. We'll get Coach Zach Carpenter as soon as the game is over before he hits the dressing room. Then we'll get a couple of Bears. Next shot is also good for Wyckoff. He's 4 for 4. So he's got 9 points. Bears by 7 with 1:19 to go. Clock an enemy now for the Raiders. Leaper wants to drive, can't do it. They'll go now to Salt. He kicks down low, and there's a Bear down. He's up. And here's a long shot. Good three-pointer by Leaper. Time Cleveland. So with 1:04 to go, the Bears by 4. Cleveland will call time. And this will be a 1-minute break, and we'll take one for Tennessee Valley Raji. Back in 1 minute. Back in, Brad of the ball, in backcourt they lead it by 4 with 1:04 in the game. They're in the double bonus. And there's a steal on the inbounds and lost out of bounds. He came down out of bounds. That's Leaper. Boy, he can leap. Good name for him. Be Bradley ball in backcourt. I think they'll have to wipe up some perspiration. They're needing a towel. Nope, maybe not. Inbounds pass comes to Wyckoff. Here comes Wyckoff through a triple team to Shambera. Shambera in the corner to Taylor. He's firing a 3. It's no good rebound, though. Carter has it, and he's going to be. How is he not going to be? There's a foul. Well, Tatum O'Brien, his first team, well, it doesn't matter. They're past the double bonus limit. And Trevor Crumpton to go to the line to shoot 2 with 48.6 to go. 48.6 to go. 62-58, Bears by 4. Big free throws for Crown Crosser Dodge, G. Brown. Every coach in here is trying to tell. Shot is good, but covered. His first free throw, he has 7. He's got 9. One more shot by Trevor. Next shot is rimmed away, no good. Bears by 5 with 47 seconds to go. 63-58. Here goes Leaper. He'll probably shoot a 3. He's trying to shake. No, he's going in the paint. And he's going to be fouled on a bump by Shambera, I believe, or, yep, Shambera. His first, team 7. Leaper shooting 1-1. Trying to get the Bradley bench to sit down. But Shambera, Leaper will go to the line, shooting 1-1. 39.4 to go, Bears by 5. Leaper, if he shoots free throws like he does from the field, he'll make these. Free throw is no good. It bounced out. Rebound Bradley. McClary has it ahead down the floor. He's going to be
timeout.
Calling timeout by the Bears with 34.8 to go. And let's see what they're going to call. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 30. We'll take a 30-second break. Just 30 here on the Bear Network and Mix 104.1. Back in 1.5 minutes. We got 34.8 seconds of the game. Bears by 63-58 with the ball in the double bonus. So what your strategy can be? Hold it, make them foul you.
Oh, yeah. You shoot layups and free throws.
Put it in the hands of somebody who can hit free throws.
And yes. and the luxury of this, the Bears didn't shoot 2 free throws, where Cleveland's shooting more than 1.
That's true. And he missed the last one there. So right now Bradley will control the inbounds from right front court. With 34.8 to go, as we said, the Bears up by 5 at 63-58. We'll have Coach Carpenter right after the game here for a post-game interview. It'll be Aiden McClare to inbounds. He'll come into Carter Howard, who's wide open. He missed it. Back up by Wyckoff. No good. A foul on Cleveland. And this will be a 2-shot foul coming up after the foul called on number 22. That's going to be Hyder. And he's just fouled out. Hyder has fouled out, the first Cleveland Raider to foul out tonight. He's got 5. He will leave as Romarian Taylor will check in for Carter Howard. And Cleveland's not, the bench has not acknowledged that's 5 fouls yet. And you got, here he comes. Number 4 is going to check in. That is going to be Thomas, who played a little bit earlier. And also back in number 1, that's Broadnax at the line, though, to shoot Crown Crosser, Dodge Jeep Ram free throws. 2 of them will be number 22, senior Josh Wyckoff for the Bears. And now he don't want to, wait a minute, I'm trying to figure out who's fouled out. He ain't going to leave the floor, is he?
He's not wanting to.
I don't think, that's 22. He's got 5 fouls. He wasn't going to leave. We got a player fouled out for Cleveland with 5. He was way back there in the backcourt on the back side. And he wasn't, now they're trying to say the fouls on somebody else. Now the 3 officials are going to get together. That was on 22. It was clear it was on 22, I thought. And they're talking it over. They're trying to say it's not on Hyder. Now they change it. They do change it to 21. Tatum O'Brien, his second. So Hyder is not out, despite what the book says. So now
they've got 6 on the floor.
We got 6 players. And, had the same situation. 6 players on the floor for Cleveland. Nothing called. Is that a dead ball? I don't think they'll tee him up for a dead ball. Wyckoff's free throw's good, by the way. This has been one of those nights, folks. Wyckoff one more for Crown Cross Dodge Jeep Ram. That shot is up, and it is also good. He's got 6 free throws. Bears by 7 with 29 seconds to go, and you know they're going to shoot a 3. And nobody's going to take it yet. Here's a long 3. Shot is no good. Out of bounds and back off of a Blue Raider. 18.5 to the Bears have this, I believe, in the bag. 7-point lead with the ball in the double bonus. I say if you can't win it with this little time left, it's a huge problem. 16.9 with the ball's kicked out of bounds again.
This is a much improved Bears team from what we saw earlier in the season.
And this is certainly not the same Cleveland team. Remember, they lost Hurst and they lost McGowan, 2 of their premier shooters. They're going to be good. They were picked to win it. And Clark is going to dribble it out. And there's a foul call with 3 seconds to go. And that's going to be on number 11. Brooks, his second. The line shooting 2 for Crown Cross Dodge Jeep Ram will be the junior, Trevor Carpenter. We're going to get a couple of Bears after this game along with Coach Carpenter. Big crowd tonight, and they're starting to file out. Carp will toe the line. He has made his second free throw. He's got 2 3-pointers for 6, 8, a 2-pointer for 10. He's in double figures. One more is up, and it is also good. Bears are going to win this game, folks. 67-58. 9-point lead. Here's a long 3. It is no good. And the Bears have knocked off the Raiders. 67-58, the final score there. Bradley Central 67, Cleveland High School 58, and we're going to have Coach Carpenter over here right as soon as he gets through the handshake line with a happy bunch of Bears. So we're going to go to a break. Zach likes to talk immediately. Yeah. We'll get Coach Carpenter here, and I think we're going to get Wyckoff and Carter Howard to talk as the player representatives here. And what a game. Bears win it 67-58. So the Bears take all 4 games tonight. Boys final 67-58. Give you a quick recap of those waiting on Zach to get over here. Bears win 49-35. And we got an issue going on here. And well, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Just not sure what caused that. We may not. Yeah, let's see if he comes back. Yeah, he's going to come. Go ahead. Zach, we got you. We're on the air right now, so we're good to go. Congratulations on the win. We said in our interview this week, you said this, the winner's on top of the district, the loser on the bottom. It's only the first game of the season, but it's a big win for you here tonight.
It is. You know, give Cleveland a lot of credit. They play unbelievably hard. Well, Coach Tucker does a great job over there.
Yeah.
They've been winning for a long time now since he's been there. This is absolutely one of the, it's an exciting victory, especially being my first time back with the Bradley-Cleveland rivalry.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes you feel pretty good there. But 5 3-pointers tonight and some crucial 3-pointers. Zach Carpenter's 3 down here in the corner. When he hit that 3, still a 2 or 3-point game, I guess. But Zach Carpenter with a big 3 there. You had Wyckoff. We're going to talk to Wyckoff and also Carter Howard step up. Some huge play from your guys off the bench. 25 points off the bench tonight.
This was a total team effort.
Yeah.
The guys were ready all week long. We didn't want to overhype the game. We wanted them to come out and play relaxed. We had a little bit of the jitters in the first half. Came out at the second half, kept getting stop after stop. I'm not sure where the second half.
Right. Well, we shot for the game right there. 36% for the game, but second half, I don't know. It's not working down.
I don't know. I thought we did a great job in that second half. Limited them to one shot, one and done. When we got out, we tried to spread them out and make their defense rotate, which in the first half, I thought we allowed them to play in the gaps and didn't have a lot of ball movement. But we did a great job in the second half, taking care of the ball, sharing the ball. Total team effort. Very proud of these guys. I'm so happy for them right now.
Does it bring back memories of when you played against Cleveland back in those days?
Absolutely it does. It's a great rivalry. It's a lot of fun. Kids have fun with it. Fans have fun with it. Thank you to all the fans that came out tonight. I thought our student section was absolutely outstanding.
Right, we'll let you go. I know you want to get the lock. We're going to keep a couple of your seniors if you don't mind for just a couple minutes.
Absolutely.
That's Zach Carpenter, head coach of the Bears. And Josh, go ahead. Go ahead and put this on. We're going to talk to you, buddy. Let me turn your mic back up here. Okay, Josh, let me look the stat line here real quick. We'll get Carter on a minute. Let's see. Had 8 points tonight. 11 rebounds. That's what I saw tonight that really, you went to the boards. You're the only one had double-digit rebounds for either team tonight. Huge part of this win. How does it feel to beat the Raiders here tonight?
It feels great. It feels so good. I'm so happy.
And you being a senior, I'm telling you what, it means more to you. I know it does.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're glad to have you with us here tonight. Let's see what else you had. You had a steal. You had 8 points, 11 rebounds, 6 of 6 at the free throw. And that was another thing that stood out. 6 of 6 there and 11 rebounds. A great night. Huge win, obviously, as Zach said. We're in first place. Cleveland's in last place. That's
Yes,
what he
sir.
said that night.
Yes, sir.
We'll let you go. We're going to talk to the big buddy behind you here, Carter Howard. And thanks. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Thank
We'll
you.
be talking again this year. Carter, we'll pass the headset to you there. And a big guy, 3-sport letterman here at Bradley, football, baseball, basketball. And you didn't start tonight, Carter. What? Yeah, you did start, didn't you? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you did. I'm sorry. 8 rebounds, 10 points in double figures there. You had some good moves inside that really opened it up the inside. And you were getting some good looks there. And you're quick to the basket. And the thing we talk about you on the air, you get the ball and you keep it up high. You don't bring it down where the little guys are at.
Yes.
Is that something you just know to do by instinct or?
Yeah, I just know that I'm usually one of the bigger guys out there on the court, so I just try to keep the ball high.
Well, you've got a win over Cleveland football, and winning basketball this season. So that's got to make you feel good, especially first game of the year in the district.
Oh, yeah, it feels great. You know, they've kind of had our number in basketball the last few years, so it felt good to get a win.
Well, we're proud of the Bears win tonight here. Obviously, you got road games at Howard and at Ooltewah next Tuesday and Friday before we come back here. We'll let you go to the rest of them. They're trying to turn the lights on us and get things cleared out of here, I guess. But,
yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. That's Carter Howard. We'll talk to you later, Carter. That's Carter Howard for the Bears. Had a good game tonight. It's Bradley wins it 63 to 57, I believe. 67-58. We'll get it right. 67-58 the final. We'll take a break and be back in 2 minutes here on the Bear Network and on Mix 104.1. Back in 2 minutes for the Crawford's Pharmacy postgame show. Here at Brandon Center, well, everything has gone final. The crowd's clearing out. They're starting to dim the lights. Bears win it 67-58 for a 4-game sweep tonight over Cleveland High School. The Bradley girls win 49-35. That's their 98th straight district win, 33rd, I believe, here at home. The Bradley JV girls won 57-22, a 35-point win for the JV girls. And the Bradley JV boys win 61-41. Other scores tonight, Walker Valley dropped both games to McMinn County, and that was a home game for doubleheader for Walker Valley. McMinn wins at 67-38 in the girls game and 58-42 in the boys game. So McMinn and Bradley both with 1-0 district records, and Howard was at Ray tonight, and expect Howard to win those 2 games, maybe the boys game for sure. And Ooltewah had the night off in district play. For the Bears, here's the final scoring for both teams. For Cleveland High School, we had Brognax with 6, Salt with 4, Brooks with 8, Hyder with 15, Leaper with 20, O'Brien with 5 for a total of 58. For Bradley, we had 3 from D. Reed, 10 from Brandon Shambera, 11 from Trevor Carpenter, 8 from Josh Wyckoff, 10 from Carter Howard, 13 from Aiden McClary, 5 from Romarian Taylor, 7 from Jackson Airy, and that's the extent of the Bears scoring for a total of 67. Also getting in at the game for the Bears but not scoring was Jarius Rogers and Pierce Ballinger. For Cleveland getting in but not scoring and playing tonight, though, was Arion Thomas, and Tate O'Brien. Nope, O'Brien had 5. Thomas is the only one that played for Cleveland that did not score. Overall for the Bears, shooting tonight, a cool 36%, 3-point range 22.7, free throws 18 of 23. Cleveland shot only 40%, much better than the Bears from the field, 23 of 57, 3-point range 5 of 21, free throws 7 of 9 for 77.8%. So there you have a wrap-up here, and for Coach Gwen Schroyer and the team of our Cadence, Noah and Eli, this is Gary Omby along with Steve Wills. Tonight on the board we had Elijah and Morgan tonight. Until next time, we will not have a broadcast until the 13th, and it'll be Cleveland High School I'm sorry, Walker Valley hosting Coffee County. No games next week. Everybody's on the road, but Coffee County at Walker Valley on the 13th. That's a Monday night game, a non-district game. Until next time, we'll just say so long for now. God bless, and go